Yeah.
And then underneath the Wanderer features his suggested characteristics.
Okay, maybe it's good
yes.
now.
And then choose 2, and then 1, then 1, then 1.
All right, I think it's good
2,
now.
then 1, then 1, then 1. Okay.
There we
Yep.
go.
Apparently, I had to hit go
So
live
ridiculous.
in YouTube too, not just in fucking.
Yeah, May says
OBS.
there's about 3 different go live buttons you need to press before it actually goes live on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem the last time, but I think I set it up different the last time. But yeah, we're good now. So jacked up and good to go. All right. Guess I'll do a quick introduction here, and then
Come on, give me
Yeah,
the
we're good
live
to go.
button. Where is it? I still don't see Deej live.
yo, oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't see anything live, but on his videos
Not-
there was
not
a
Discord.
live, there was an extra video there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? It's showing me live, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're good. Yo, dudes! It's the first episode of the new campaign. We're playing Rime of the
There you
Frostmaiden.
go, done.
My name is Deej.
Wow,
I'm playing with Sir Bucket,
The time
Combat
delay
Beard,
in YouTube
our
is
DM Gary.
Serious business.
Sir Bucket. I think I already said Sir Bucket, and Rylan. And we are playing, yeah, like I said, Rime of the Frostmaiden
Yeah, good.
is our first episode of this
Thing
campaign.
is, I
We
need to
just
fucking remember
finished
them.
Lost Mine of Phandelver, and we're really excited for this one.
I mean, you can see them on your character sheet.
So, took a
Yeah.
little while for us to get started, ran into some technical difficulties, so we're just going to get right into it. And why does my quality look like dog shit? Anyways, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yahoo!
Hopefully all that sound worked good. Let me check it on my phone.
Too much panic. I definitely need to straighten my beard, really, don't I?
To do with a groom.
Check it on my
Do I fucking sleep all over the place? So I get mushed everywhere.
Right.
Why can't I hear anybody? Oh no. Hold on.
Oh god.
My
what
Discord
the
got
fuck?
muted. Fuck.
I think we all sound good.
What the hell? What happened?
I don't know.
You do this all the time.
Ed, say something.
Hello.
The fuck?
He's already ruined it.
Rylan,
Why do we have two
Rylan.
combats?
the way I have
What
the
are you
Discord
doing?
thing chopped up, it just made two Rylans.
Sorry,
God.
I opened up like the volume mixer and it fucked everything. It's good now. We're good.
I can't see you.
There we go.
There we go. No, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
What the hell? There's still two combats. What did you do?
What do you mean it's two
There is
combats?
delay on the stream. Just give it a second, Dish.
No, I'm on
Now all the
OBS.
placements are wrong. Yeah.
God, it's so cool.
Okay, I just have to fix this one.
Get a fix too.
Oh, there is two
Rylan.
of me. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
only have to fix
disgusting.
one.
I know we could barely handle one of you. Oh, is everybody okay?
Who dropped their keys?
Yeah. No, it's got my bot wiper on it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, why can't I grab?
I thought somebody shattered a glass bottle.
No, I'm just trying to entertain everyone by jingling my keys.
I don't really want to play two characters, Deej. Can we sort
I
that?
can't fucking move this frame now. God damn it! What the fuck?
What have you done?
It won't let me move it. It like broke that frame. I'm just gonna have to delete it and make a new one. Just that window.
I'm glad we're prepared.
Yeah,
This is
right.
why we drink.
This is why.
This is why I drink.
Well, because of Deej.
Yeah.
Yeah, D. Jeez.
Didn't even started the stream. Yeah, I'm through my first beer already.
That's how you know it's a good campaign.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. You need to use like studio mode or something, Deej. Get these scenes set up.
Yeah, but then it makes it all
Ooh, yeah.
small. And then it's really tricky.
Sure.
Done.
Perfect.
Professional way he's done it. I don't know what about.
I like. Hey, Deej, you're gonna hate me.
What?
But you remember how I told you what my actual handle was?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's for Twitch.
Oh, for Twitch. Okay.
Yeah. See, if you notice,
know
there's
which one.
there's little icons right next to it, and that says Twitch. Since we're all on Twitch, I just put all our Twitch
go.
ones down.
Yeah, I need to get back into streaming. A lot of people
You should.
say
What
that
the
I
hell,
should.
Yeah, you should. You play games
Throw
enough
away
with
the
me. You
game.
might as well just stream some of it.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see once the new job kicks in. We'll have to see what my schedule is like.
You got a
Just do
feeling
like
it's
I always
just like disappeared.
do, like I always do. Like just do them once a week. And now I've got a job. I'm going to try
Yeah.
and schedule it and do it more. Like because now I have set times. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what happened was once I stopped streaming with Mace and I started streaming on myself, it was just like, oh my god, too much. This is just too much. I need somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I can stream mine, but I prefer doing it with people
Yeah,
Streaming
or
with
just
mates is the
playing
dream, to be
playing
fair.
with people.
it was like a solid 2 months streaming by myself, and I was just like, this. I'm so
It's not the same.
exhausted.
I mean, there was the whole like World of Warships arc of Mace, wasn't there, where you just like solo streamed for like 4 months.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was right when the time zone with Australia and like Europe and America, when they have their daylight savings time and we have ours, it pushes us 2 hours further apart in
Yeah.
the winter. Well, our winter, their summer, and that just was just too much.
creaky chair. I think we're
Yeah, I mean,
good now, though. Yeah.
the stream start, or now the D&D session start for me at 7 PM rather than 9 PM, which is just great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab beer real fast.
Thanks, mate. Oh God, I really should turn that off.
No, you shouldn't. Don't you fucking dare. Go in and I'll turn it back on myself.
I'm gonna change the audio clip so it's just like a little fucking trumpet that goes beep.
Yeah. And then he's still gonna pretend like
tiny
it hurts his ears. He's gonna be like, oh, thanks, dude. And it's really just like a doot.
Just keep up the
Oh.
appearance.
I got my last night's squash. That's good.
Nice.
Finish
Are
that
we
off.
ready?
I think we are.
We all set.
I think
I'm
we're
ready.
finally ready, Gary.
Mhm.
Sorry, Gary.
Just
I don't
start
see
now,
anything out
Gary.
there, but I think that's a me issue.
I'll have another drink.
Okay.
Again.
Go on without us.
Gary just starts. Just
Do we have the new owlbear thing?
Same one,
Oh,
I
it's-
think, right?
Yeah, same one.
Oh, okay.
Yep, same room.
Stick it in.
Yeah.
You're still Gunther for me, and you're still Talon.
Yeah. Also, I can't see anything.
Oh, yeah,
but-
I am. How do we change that?
Oh, if I
Okay.
click that again, I might
You hit the
reset.
little
What?
pencil and you can change your name.
Oh,
Little pencil.
bottom left.
Bottom left.
Bottom left. There it is. It's on my
Right.
vertical monitor, so it looks really weird.
Hmm.
There you go. Keep my name there as well. Yeah.
I don't see anything. I have to restart my browser.
Yeah, I've refreshed the picture on it. It's quite a relatively large picture.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's weird. It's still blank. Try Chrome.
So Bucket added me in a tweet.
I did.
I'll retweet it.
Please.
First time I posted something on Twitter in like months.
You had
Like
something.
actually just over a month.
Yeah, you had something recently, or somewhat recently.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I finally got it.
More recent than Rylan.
I always forget that I've got social media for my streaming shit.
Are we good?
I think we're good. Rylan's
yeah.
I
back.
think we're good.
Everything's up.
Yeah, some
I can
stuff
see
was in the
Albia.
screen that I didn't need in the screen. We're good.
Just start, Gary. Just commit.
Let's go.
Right. Rime of the Frostmaiden, session 1.
Woo!
Woo!
We're finally there.
Yeah!
Right, quiet. Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer shines above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Auril the Frostmaiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in a scattering of settlements known as 10 towns. The drop-off in caravans come from the south, and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frostmaiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle and, in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. You have all met on the streets of Bryn Shander. A dwarf woman approached each of you individually and said she may have some work for you. Willing to do what it takes to help the people of 10 Towns survive this endless night, you took up her offer and are heading through the streets towards the Northlook Inn. Before you reach your destination, you have a chance to introduce yourselves to each other.
So I think I run up. I run up last. I think.
Okay.
From what it sounded like, from what Gary told me. So, if all you guys want to
Yeah,
introduce
I'll
yourselves,
look around and just
then I'll
go.
kind of run up. I'll kind of
Yeah.
run up at the end.
I'll be like, I'm Argan.
Good one.
Who be you lot?
I'll go next, I suppose. So, you see a half elf, fairly androgynous looking, slightly feminine features, I guess. Wearing kind of like a mixture of like hide and like bark clothing. They come up to you and they kind of like stand a little bit close to you, and they're like, "Hi, I'm Halyfaen." It's a little intense.
Boy.
I'm just sorry. I'm pulling up Gary's thing here. So I've seen my character's seen Halyfaen come up first, and then everybody else kind of falls in. So as we're walking, I go, "I'm Lumic. I've seen you in the tavern before. Are you going there now?"
Yes.
All right, that's everybody. Is that everything? Then
Did
then
you do yours?
yeah. Well, I'm coming. That's what I'm doing now. So behind you runs up what looks like a very pale blue half elf, but you think it's a perspective thing at first, but as I get closer, it's definitely the biggest half elf you've ever seen. He's about 6.5 feet tall, and just as wide around as like a redwood tree trunk. And he thunders up, super hairy, and he's wearing shorts and a red flannel. And he says, "Hey, I'm Dwayne. How's it going? I heard you guys. I think you guys are the crew that's looking for work with the dwarf lady, right?"
Yeah, there was word of work.
All right, so we heading to an inn. Let's get some drinks.
You may.
Okay.
Can I
As you-
can I look a bit? Can I look at Dwayne a little bit because he's all like, I'm 7 foot, and I'm like looking down at him like.
No, he's not 7 foot. I'm
Yeah, I'm
7
like-
foot.
You're 7 foot. Okay, sorry.
I'm like 6.5 feet tall.
I'm still looking down.
Yeah.
I'm looking down at you a little bit then.
So Argan's like almost 8 feet, and then Lumic's about 7, and then Dwayne's 6.5.
Lumic's on the shorter side for his race.
Fucking standing tall, yay.
Yeah, so you have met on the streets, walking back to the Northlook Inn, and you introduce yourselves, and as you get closer to the Northlook, you all hear a strange noise coming from nearby snow-filled alley.
Can you say that again, Gary? Sorry.
As you get closer to the Northlook, you can hear a strange noise coming from a nearby snow-filled alley.
Are we talking like animalistic noise or like?
Make me a nature check. First
Okay.
roll of the campaign.
I'm supposed to be good at those.
I would have thought I was good at those. I got a
Yeah,
plus one.
Ooh.
19.
19. It doesn't sound like... It definitely sounds like bestial, but not any
Okay.
animal that you know of.
Okay. I'm
It's
gonna
definitely something eaten.
eating.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna draw my quarterstaff and cautiously approach the source of the sound.
Are the rest of you following?
Yeah,
I'm a bit
go ahead and
wary. I'm
follow
sitting
them.
back.
I'm going to the tavern. Lumic knows his way. He's going to the tavern.
You
I'm
walk a few
interested to
steps,
see what
Lumic, and see
happens.
that everyone else has stopped. And it's like you just watch them and see what they do. So Halyfaen, you can see down the alley. It's dark. It's the very brightest it ever gets in 10 towns at the moment is twilight.
Okay.
And in the between this alley between two buildings, it's dark, and the only light you can see is reflected off the snow from the candles and the lanterns that hang around Bryn Shander. But you can see 3 figures hunched over, and a third figure still on the ground. And you hear a
That's
As this-
concerning.
as they seem to be like reaching down and grabbing something from the figure on the ground and then lifting it up to the. And as you step at the edge of the alley and you just crunch on some untrodden snow, and one of the figures turns to you, and it has a forearm in its mouth.
Oh dear. Oh my. Do I recognize these creatures? Is this something I've seen before?
You've heard of stories. You've probably seen all these heard rooms. You know enough to know that this is a ghoul.
Okay.
And there are 3 of them here. But they look slightly different to anything you might have heard of before. They have very pale blue skin.
Okay.
And they're much more gaunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost skeletal.
As it turns to face me, I'm gonna like open up my palm and I'm gonna cast his cantrip Produce Flame. So a little like ball of flame just like hovers in my hand. I'm just gonna like hold it up and try and ward them away.
They start to panic a bit, and you see where you are. There isn't any other way out of this alley.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of just backs up to an end to a wooden wall, a fence, and they like look around panicked, and then one of them charges towards you. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy!
Here we go.
And the little special initiative thing is the initiative bar.
Oh, guess you rolled the first one of the campaign.
That one.
We're rolling in Beyond, right?
Yeah. And on Albert rolled you should be able to move your token to your initiative roll.
15. Oh, you got it.
So,
I like that, Gary. That's a good system.
I got 6. It's because it makes it easy for you.
I can see him
So
at the bottom there.
Yeah, I like that.
Actually, writing down there.
I should be on 16, I think. Yeah, I'm on 16. That's cool, though. I like that.
Yeah, then when it gets to the monster's turn, I'll highlight
Oh,
it
I should be.
as well.
Yeah, I should be down here. Just saying.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I mean, I'm slightly further back anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah,
you were even further
makes
back.
sense. I was further. I was going
Yeah.
off.
A, B, C. All right, Halyfaen, you are up first. And
Right.
I have special new combat music.
Ooh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
So these things certainly seem like they're not like, your normal like, like normal being. There comes some kind of like transformation or some like, thing against nature, right? Like they're not people. What I can tell.
They are. These are not natural things.
Okay. In that case, how far away from me am I? From them am I?
We'll say about 40 feet, so they can't reach you in one turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to advance 10 feet, and then I'm going to hurl the Produce Flame at the closest one,
Okay,
which I believe is a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, go for it.
It's sometimes D&D Beyond like doesn't actually give me the number, but it's an 11.
11. You you throw the flame towards the ghoul, and it just kind of dodges out of the way as it. So you hear like a as if it's actually really frightened of this fire.
Okay, that's good to know. And then I'll use my remaining 20 feet just to back up.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Right. Next up is Dwayne.
Dwayne is. I don't know what Dwayne's gonna do. You can't really do much from right here. I guess I'll. You said they're 40 feet away.
Yeah, about that. This is more of a theater of the mind combat than an actual plotted grid.
Okay. I don't know if I want to do that this early. Yeah, I think I'm just going to son of a bitch. Oh, I know what I can do. Doesn't give me a range. Oh, it does give me a range on that. Okay, I'm gonna throw my hand axe at it. At one of them.
Making me want to buy some bongos.
I know. Makes me want to go to Rarotonga.
I'm gonna throw my hand axe at B.
Yeah, go for it. Make the attack.
Oh god, 13.
13. You throw the hand axe and it just digs right into the chest. Roll damage.
Nice.
8 damage.
Ooh,
8 damage.
Nice.
good start.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and so like on
Okay.
range, the 2 numbers less than the first one is disadvantage, right? And then greater than the second one is also disadvantage, or something like that. There's a 20 and a
the lower-
60, so 20 is too close.
No,
to throw.
20 is the maximum with just a normal throw.
Oh, okay.
And then anything between 20 and 60 is a disadvantage.
Oh,
And then anything past 60 you can't hit because it's too far for that weapon.
okay. I guess I stepped forward a little bit before it. So I stepped forward 10 feet through it, and then I'll step back 20 feet as well.
That's no problem.
So basically, same thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Right.
something to do with that. But yeah.
Okay, next up is the first ghoul, and it will make a run to whoever was there. So it runs up forward, so it's ahead of the other ones now. Actually, it's going to dash and then get right up to Dwayne. But he can't do an attack. And the next one... What's it attack? Yeah, the next one's going to run up and dash towards Halyfaen. And the third one is just kind of... It moved forward a bit, but it doesn't come all the way up. The third one is the one that you just missed.
Right.
And so it recognized, actually, that's being...
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one you just missed, and it was like... It knows what you did with the fire. So it's a bit wary.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. And Argan, you're up. Argan.
I'll move up to the one that's next to Halyfaen.
Yeah.
And I'll sort of stand there, looking like I've got a point to prove. And I'll just swing my quarterstaff at him.
16, yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage. You
Two-handed.
Bonk on the head.
For an 8 damage.
Give him the old bonk.
The old bonk.
Yeah, you just like you crack your staff around and it kind of you hear the snap as the neck just twists too far.
Oh.
And it gets kind of lulling to the sound a bit, but it's still standing.
That'll be it for me.
You're a monk. You can do an unarmed strike with your bonus action.
Oh shit, I can. I'm gonna punch him as well then. No, I'm not.
No. Like its head is moved, so your follow up punch like kind of nudges the nose a bit, and the head just like wobbles around. Lumic, you're up.
Was I considered really far back?
You
Do I
can
need to use?
you can get within range of the two that are next to Halyfaen or Dwayne.
Okay, I'll go over to Dwayne's. Well, 2-on-2. Well, 2-on-1.
2-on-1 action, eh?
2-on-1 action here. I wish I had my great sword. So Gary, remind me on my long sword. I'll roll the hit dice in a minute, but it's got a 1d8, and then below it also has a 1d10.
Yeah, I don't think you have a shield, so you can do two-handed, so it'll be 1d10.
Okay, so yeah, I thought it was the two-handed. Okay, so I'll start swinging at B.
Yeah.
Does that hit? It's a 12.
12 just hits.
Oh,
You swing it
Nice.
around. Roll
swinging
damage.
with all my might here. Oh, for 9
9.
damage.
So you run up, and you're a little bit taller than Dwayne, so your longsword comes down like an angle, just misses Dwayne's head, and then lops off the head of the ghoul, and it just drops.
Flip.
Everybody chooses tall characters when I'm thinking I'm gonna choose like the tallest character.
He's going from midget because it's like 6 foot. He's like, yeah, then this is me and
it's
Ron
like
look
6'5", dude.
Back the top round, it is Halfane's turn.
All right. I think this thing is too close for me to try and produce flame on it now, so I'm just gonna two-hand my quarterstaff and just try to smack it.
Yeah, go for
The A. Yeah. Nope. 7.
No, you hit it, but it just seems to. It has no reaction to it at all.
I'm gonna stay where I am. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right, Dwayne's back to you.
All right. Is there nothing in front of me? So I'll go over to A,
No.
I'll go to C. I suppose.
Yeah, you
How
can
far
reach
away
C.
is
C didn't come all the way. It's close enough. It didn't come all the way up, but it's close enough you can get there within like 20 feet or so.
Okay. I will go over to C and I will swing with my great axe. Oh god. Okay. Oop. 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Why does my dice look all weird? Like they're like offset at a weird angle on my screen. I wonder if it's just my viewing angle of my screen.
Sounds like a game
Yeah,
shoot.
I think it was. I think it was the viewing angle of my screen. It looked like I was looking at like the corner. Like the corner was what looked straight up. So it was hard to tell which one. So yeah, that's 11 damage.
11 damage. You like do a little leap over the dead ghoul at your feet, run over, swing your great axe, and just cleave this one in half.
Yeah, just straight down. Just like I'm chopping a big old lump of wood just
Gotta get that wood.
Yep.
Damn.
Just like splitting logs.
It is the last ghoul's turn. Yeah, so it's gonna go for the big thing that just attacked it. It's gonna go with a claw attack for a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Oh. Okay, well that's it. It just you dodge out the way. It's just the claws just miss you, and then it's your turn.
I'm just gonna swing back at him, but as I look at Halyfaen miss, I'll just like give a little, and then swing for a 17
8 hits, roll damage.
and an 8 damage.
Yeah, with that's you dodge it, then with your quarterstaff you bring it back around, and you slam it into its chest, and you hear things just crack and shatter within, and it just crumbles to the ground.
Kind of like put my foot on top of it, and I just put my staff into his head, just like so like I'm really proving a point.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then I'll just kind of go, let's go.
Once the combat has ended, Halyfaen like walks right up to Argan, like almost to the point where our noses are touching. Is like, was something funny there?
No. I just need the glory.
Okay. The danger has subsided though.
Yes.
This is going to be an interesting character in our action for the campaign.
I'm going to go check the thing they were eating.
All right, yeah. So as you get closer, you can see it's a humanoid, and it's not one of them.
Right.
One of us.
It's pretty dead, right?
It's
Whatever they were
definitely
going down on.
dead. Do you want to make a medicine check?
I could certainly try. Oh, again, another 19.
19. Yeah, you can tell this guy. I mean, he's definitely dead, but he looks like he's been dead maybe a day or two.
Okay. Do people carry like identifying documents or anything in this town, or is it just like just a random person?
He'll have something on him because of the sacrifice that Bryn Shanda does. So there's a lottery for people.
Right.
be sacrificed, so everyone has some kind of identification.
I'll just collect that and, I guess we'll go search for an authority figure or something. I know what exists in this town in terms of authority.
With a 19, you can also tell that this guy wasn't killed by ghouls.
Right.
There's a stab wound in his chest.
Does it look like he was killed in this alley? Or like moved here from somewhere else?
Make a perception check.
17.
17. You can't see any
Beautiful.
drag marks, and there is a pool of blood underneath him. But it's frozen at this point.
Of course, yeah. Okay.
And if you investigate the wound, because with the 19 it's pretty high, you investigate the wound, like you tell that he wasn't killed by ghouls, and you notice something shining within his chest.
Okay.
Within the stab wound.
Try and dig it out, I suppose. But before I start digging at it, I'm just gonna like touch a hand to my chest, and you see like a little, or these guys would see like a little like flash of light as I cast guidance on myself.
Okay. So you like, it's kind of gross, but the only fresh stuff is where the ghouls have been eaten.
Mm-hmm.
And the other places.
I'm not too squeamish with like wounds and stuff. Like, I'm pretty used to like bandaging up my own wounds and things. So.
And a lot of the wounds are frozen over, so you have to like dig. You have to crack a little bit of frozen skin. But you find something sharp within the chest, and you pull out, and it's the tip of what looks like an icicle.
Interesting. Okay.
And then as you hold it in your hands, it kind of melts away.
Discord.
Can I walk over and just look over and be like, what have you found, little one?
It's rolls.
I found ice, but it melted.
Huh.
This one was,
what the fuck?
was killed.
If you want to mute notifications from the game log chat.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Well, I don't think it's the game log chat.
Yeah, it's the game log chat. Because every time we make a roll, it pings that.
Yeah,
I mean,
puts it in there.
Yeah, I've only seen the past 2 rolls, but I've just been getting pinged like every other minute. So
Just streamer mode, then you don't get ever get pings, which is why I don't pay attention to notifications.
Just mute the whole channel.
Yeah, I can mute everything.
My streamer mode's on, but I'm still hearing pings. Maybe I don't have my settings set up right, but
I'll just mute it for 8 hours.
it also could be the game, the browser one that I have open.
Because I get messages from Avray when I roll for monsters. So if you've linked your characters, you might get messages there.
Yeah, I'm not getting any DMs.
I don't think so. It's just putting that in the game log.
Yeah. For me, it's just that the game log's the only one showing up for me, and that's what I keep hearing, and I just muted it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Halyfaen, the documents you've got, you haven't been in town long, so you don't have any documents yet. But there's the name at the top. It doesn't say the. Yeah, it does. Galvin Springheel.
Galvin Springheel.
And hang on, what is he? He is. He's a dwarf. And yeah, but the documents say that he's from East Haven, not from Bryn Shander.
Interesting. Is that a town close by, or is it one of the further out towns?
It's a few hours west of Bryn Shander. It's one of the other big towns.
Interesting.
And I'd probably say that if you mentioned this, then Lumic, you would know that East Haven is one of the other towns that do human sacrifices to the Frostmaiden.
Okay.
Do we know anything about the ritual involved in the sacrifice? Would be kind of like a grey area.
It's when the lottery's drawn, then the evening of that, the person is taken out stripped naked and tied to a wooden post and just left to freeze to death.
Okay. And
Or
this is clothed.
Yeah, he
The
is
one
clothed. He's
nearly?
got
Okay.
identification on him. It's- Yeah, Bryn Shander, East, and Targos are the ones that do human sacrifice.
Is it common for people to like, get attacked in the streets, or is it usually fairly safe in Chanda?
It's, I mean, with the endless night and the perpetual winter at the minute, people don't tend to walk the streets because it's just
Right.
cold. And so unless they have a reason to, they're not going to be walking around. I mean, the streets themselves are pretty desolate all the time unless people have urgent business that needs doing.
Okay. I mean, there's no way like we can't like dispose of these corpses or anything. So I guess we'll just start heading back to or heading to the tavern.
Yep. You head to the North again. And Lumic, this is your place. It's warm. It's inviting. It's quite quiet at the minute. It's like the afternoon lull.
Where? Oh, there. Okay, yeah, it's at the north gate. Yeah.
Just stick us back on Bryn Shander map. Zoom in. Yeah. You're at the north gate.
I'm gonna assume I have today off.
Yeah, you yeah, you can
So
see Giselle is just cleaning up some tables, taking some glasses back. But it's quiet enough, and you just give her a nod, and she gives a little wave.
Cool. I guess we'll pick out a table in the corner by the fireplace. Maybe before I go over to the table, I'll go get some beers from the bar.
Oh, now you're speaking my language.
Is it audio on twice, or was that just me?
That does sound a little strange.
It
Sounds
might
like
be the time.
echoing. So every time you hear like a plate down, it's like did it, like he's doing it twice.
Some beers from the bar.
I can hear some echo.
At that stage.
Please.
That was me, yeah, just now. I was just checking my phone to make sure, because you reminded me to make sure there wasn't an echo, because I had an echo thing going when I did that recording in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an issue. I'm just saying I've did it twice.
So,
it's louder than the street sound.
So, is this the right? Oh no, hold on. Ignore that. This one? Yes.
Yeah, so this is the front door there.
Hold on, let me zoom out. Where's the front door?
Where I am.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably grab.
Oh, this is a
I'll
nice
grab a
map.
couple of these chairs.
God, I
And
really
I'll move
struggled.
them over to this table right here after walking around. Go to the bar, grab a beer, set them down. But I'm not gonna sit down just yet. I'm going to go upstairs to my room and grab my greatsword.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of stand with my back against the wall, sort of looking over the room.
Yeah, you look at there isn't anyone in a minute. There's a few bundled up dwarfs in the back corner. They looked at you when you came in, but then they go back to the drinks.
Pay them
Upstairs
no
is this
heed.
way, right, Gary?
So is it?
Is this upstairs over here where my token is?
There's some stairs at the top there.
Oh, there's stairs.
Yeah,
Cool.
well,
Yeah.
there's.
Hurt myself
I think there are
there,
two
so-
sets of stairs going up.
Oh yeah, some right there as well. You walked right past them twice. Isn't this your pub?
Yeah, come on. Don't you know? Do you own this place, or is it?
No,
You just work here.
Yeah, you can't see the owner Scram Sacks anymore anywhere. Which is a silly name.
Scram Sacks?
Scram Sacks is the owner.
Scram Sacks
Great
pub.
name.
As silly as it is, Lumic wouldn't laugh at somebody who employed him.
Halyfaen just like sits down directly in front of the fireplace and just starts warming up.
Yeah, so you sitting around waiting, and you hear the door open again. Just as Lumic has come down the stairs, having retrieved his greatsword. And
Sure, I had that.
you did have it, didn't you? You just have to equip it.
Yeah, no, I didn't have it equipped. That's all.
Yeah.
we did settle that at the before everything.
Yeah, so as Lumic comes down back down the steps with a huge sword now on his back, you see come around the corner from the door the slightly elderly dwarf woman who approaches you all. And she sees you, Lumic. She sees Dwayne over by the bar. She looks around, she sees Halyfaen and Argan as well. You're here. Oh, get me a drink. Bring it over to the table.
Dwayne already has 2, and he's like, all right. And he hands the other one to...
Anyways, see how we start walking back over there.
What table are we sitting at?
Just the back corner.
Yeah. Just pull the chairs around.
Yeah, I guess I'll pull one of these nice, comfy-looking chairs around.
Lumic's
Back to the
normal
fire.
spot.
Oh boy.
Oh,
There's a big picture. That is Hlyn Trollbane. She hasn't introduced herself to you before, but she does it now. So I'm
I didn't know we were looking for Olga from the Dark Crystal.
Lordy.
Only a page.
Oh.
Yeah, so she sits down. She pushes it back. She leans well back in her seat. She goes, so, I'm glad you agreed to come here, take up my offer of work.
Yes.
You look a bit shook up. Everything okay?
We fought some creatures in an alley.
That's like an average Friday night out.
They seem to be eating. She's a dwarf, right? Or is she
Yeah.
human? She's a dwarf.
She's
They were,
she's dwarf.
they were eating one of your kin in an alleyway. It's not usual.
One of my kin.
Yeah.
How
Again.
long have you been there? Could you tell? The ghouls that killed him?
Maybe a day or so. Again, when Halyfaen is talking to this woman, she's like really close, like face to face, almost nose touching. Like, yes,
Social distancing! Come on!
Leading him backwards.
one of your kin.
Are you vaccinated?
I don't know what that is. Sounds like a creature. I might have either vaccinated one time. I wouldn't say vaccinated, though.
Did he have any ID on him? No, tell where it's what town it's in?
I have these papers. Bring out the lottery ticket.
Yeah, she'll take it off you. East Haven. Did the ghouls kill him?
No,
Did
he was stabbed by ice.
Dead by ice.
Yeah, there was a hole in his body, and I found ice in it, and it seemed to be almost metallic in nature, but it melted in my breath. Quite strange.
There's been another one. Right.
Another what?
Part of the reason I wanted some help with some work. I mean, I'm getting old now, and I can't do it all myself. There was a murder about 2 days ago in Targos. He was a shipbuilder. He'd been drawn as a sacrifice to our reel in Targos and then he went missing. So they had to find someone else to kill to satisfy the Frostmaiden. And then his body shows up with a stab wound and a icy spike in the chest.
Doesn't seem very efficient to kill him and then kill another person. Why not just let him die?
Well,
That's a good
someone
point.
is.
He was a shipbuilder.
Yeah, it's Targus. Targus is on the lake.
I didn't realize it was that big of a lake. I was like, we're a little far away from the sea.
Oh, yeah.
Big lake. All right.
Big old lake.
A lot of it's frozen, so you can't really get down the rivers anymore.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So he was a shipbuilder.
What would you ask of
Rip
us?
his career.
I
I'm
was
looking
going.
for work. Times are tough.
I was going to ask you to go to Targos and investigate the murder because the watch there don't seem too interested. You know, I can't let. I mean, I used to be a bounty hunter, and I just have instincts for when things aren't right. And someone who was drawn as a sacrifice being killed 2 days after he went missing, or found 2 days after he went missing, it doesn't seem right. And now you got this fella you found here in Bryn Shander.
Yeah,
Doesn't ring true
that's
at
true
all.
now.
When
Well,
is
I
the
am an
next?
expert tracker.
Same
When's
means
the
of
next lottery? Do we
death.
have a time frame?
It's not for another, I think maybe 14 days.
Okay.
It's once every new moon. So, well, yeah, so that was going to be what I was going to ask of you, but I may need to think on this a bit, because if this guy's from East Haven and he's been killed here, there's something doing the Frostmaiden's work.
Would you like to
Oh.
see the body?
No, I've seen enough bodies in my time. I don't need to see another one.
Should we just leave him out there in the street?
I'm sure some kind-hearted folk will find him. Or I'll find a watchman if I head out.
Okay.
Well, that's changed my plans a little bit. If you want to sit tight for a bit, I'm gonna have to send word to East Haven, see what they can say, see what they know about him. Don't want you heading out there if you don't need to. Tundra's treacherous this time.
Yeah. The trip
yeah,
is
so what?
treacherous.
Well, I'm sorry for calling you here for apparently no reason.
So there's no work then.
And you hear a coffin from behind where Lynn sat.
Mhm.
And you see the 3 dwarfs who was at the table have approached, and they're just standing there kind of sheepishly. Couldn't help but overhear. You're looking for work?
Yes.
So I kind of step forward and just sort of be between everyone. Just sort of like making my presence known. Won't say anything, just sort of stand there between everyone.
Sorry, miss, if you don't mind. And Thorn just says, no, be my guest. I'll catch up with you later. And she stands up and she pulls her coat on, and she leaves. And these dwarfs stood there. Goes, so yeah, we have work for you if you're willing. We can. Well, if you succeed, we can. It could probably be made worth your while. Not by us. We're miners. We work at the
Miners.
base of Captain's Ken. Yeah, you know, the big mountain out there. We work for Clan Battlehammer. who provide most of the iron for all the smithies in the area.
I'm sorry. Where do they work?
Clan Battlehammer?
They work for Clan Battlehammer at the
Yep.
mine at Kelvin's Cairn. Well, in AMI.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Kelvin's Cairn is like a huge mountain in the region.
Yeah, I see it now. I was looking south.
What was the name of the tavern owner?
Scram Sacks.
Scramsax. That's right. How could I forget a name like that?
And he's human with that name as well.
What's the tavern called?
And the dwarf lady that we were talking to just before?
Hlyn Trollbane. I thought I had it on a picture, but I don't remember.
Probably.
It's literally like that.
And she's like the, like the maitre d' essentially.
No, she doesn't work here.
Oh, okay.
No, Lumic would tell you that Giselle, who is a halfling, she basically runs the inn for Scram Sacks.
Yeah.
And I mean, you would have, yeah, if you'd stayed here last night, you'd have seen her as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's really nice to new people, but she's very stubborn, and she will have no qualms about shouting at people like 3 times their size. As far as she's concerned, this inn is hers.
So, what is the work?
That's Giselle.
Oh.
Pulling him right. And the calf. What's her name off? Does. Never mind. Yeah, so the work. Like I said, we're from the mine. We were transporting some ingots to black iron blades here in Bryn Shander. And we got attacked by a yeti on the way.
Nah.
It
Well, what
killed.
did you do to upset it?
We didn't do anything. It was a bit of a blizzard coming in, and it came out of nowhere, really. So we it killed Ubok, bless his soul. But we ran. We just managed to get to Brinjanda. But there's still a sled out there with a supply of ingots for black iron blades, and he's not going to be too happy if he doesn't get his supplies.
Can I step in and be like, what's in it for us?
Well, big man, we could let you have the. It's not our fault, but we have to get back to the mine. I can't stay around any longer. So if you deliver the blades, if you deliver the ingots to Black Iron Blades, then he can give you the money that was meant for us.
Which was how much?
I think it was 5 silver per ingot. I think that's what.
I did like an insight or anything to make sure they're not being all fishy.
Yeah, make an insight roll.
Kind of just
12.
watching Argan, making sure he doesn't start shit in the bar.
These dwarves they're still pretty bundled up, even though they're in a warmer place. And there's only so much of the face you can see with the beads, but they appear to be pretty truthful. They a little bit. So you notice that only one of them is speaking. The others kind of look to him and then back. One of them never makes eye contact with you.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just be like, I'm sure we'll keep an eye out for it.
What path was that ingot sled along?
We have to make good time. So on the sled, it's a pretty good sled. So we come straight from Kelvin's Cairn, straight across the tundra to Bryn Shander.
Did they go through the Dwarven Valley?
Yeah, we came from the Dwarven Valley, and then it wasn't long after we came out of there that the Yeti came down upon us. Or Ubok. Oh, you if you haven't got any, you will need some snowshoes though.
Guess
Snowshoes.
we will need some of those.
Motherfucking snowshoes.
Hell yeah.
Will I need them? So
Oh yeah,
gaming.
you
still
still need. You have cold resistance, so you have to roll against.
Yeah,
Five in the blizzard, but you.
that's why I'm walking around with like a fucking tunic and something on my shoulders, and that's it.
Can I just ski instead?
Be right back.
Is there? I'll look at.
Do I have
the
cold resistance,
barmaid.
Gary? Or no?
You do not have cold resistance now.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'll look at the barmaid and be like, "Is there a shop nearby?"
Giselle will look at this. You could head to Black Iron Blades.
Damn it! What?
Where is missions? Garn's sister Elsa, she sells adventure supplies. I'm sure you could get some snowshoes there.
I'll just sort of give her a nod, like, say thanks.
And you might want to, if you can afford it, get some better clothes if you had an out on Alessandra. Especially you, Lumic. Can't have you come down with a cold or anything.
Yes, ma'am. Speaking of, Gary, you didn't add those coins to my currency, did you?
I don't think I did.
Okay, I'll add that.
Yeah, do we actually have money? Because I can't remember if you said I had money or not.
You don't have any money.
No, I don't think I did.
You're a
yeah,
poor boy.
I am. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I thought I was. I just thought I'd double check.
Yeah, with what happened to you?
From a poor family.
You're not the only one. I'm
Alright.
poor as shit too.
Calm down, yeah.
Yeah, so for proper cold weather clothing and snowshoes, it's gonna be about 12 gold.
Can I wash
I mean-
some dishes or something? Or some
I was
extra
just saying,
cat?
Oh,
I'll look at everyone and be like, look, I've got no money, but if we're going to deliver the car, I'm sure we can make a deal with them, right?
Go for it.
You need some money, Lumic.
Oh,
My
I'm looking after you.
my friend here needs some money.
I'm a little short
I'll just-
too.
If
Not
you
gonna
say that
lie.
out loud, I'm going to look at you and be like, just like sort of grunt and not look happy.
I expect
pointing to
paying
this.
back.
I'm pointing to him.
I expect that you pay back. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
She goes behind the counter. She hears a jingling of coins. She comes out. She brings 24 gold.
Damn.
Don't tell Scramsax. He doesn't need to know.
Definitely not. Have you seen him recently?
He's just upstairs, isn't he? In his room. Right in his journal.
I'm going to kind of huff and say thanks, like under my breath, like, "Ugh, thanks." I'll walk towards the exit.
I'm gonna give him a nudge before he gets out of elbow reach. Like... Oh, let me ask you something. I'll ask you something in a DM, Gary.
I've already asked Gary something, and I think it's going to be great. Well, not really asked, more said.
Speaking of gold, I didn't add any of the like the wealth or anything into my character sheet, Gary, so I don't know if I start with any money.
You probably wouldn't.
Okay.
But I say, I mean,
So
she's
as-
give you some money, and you might be able to do a deal with. I forget his name. Gone Black Iron.
Okay.
Never mind, Gary. That's stupid. I know how statistics work. I'm a smart boy.
Right, so you guys are heading back out into the cold.
Yeah.
Over
Down
to
to-
the shop. Where's that?
Yeah, it's down there. It's about.
Oh, there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Can't
Yeah, it's
believe
all-
shit, right?
750 feet down.
750 feet exactly.
Yeah, it's. I've adjusted the map so that the scale on the bottom actually works with the measurer.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Only on this one, and I did it on the main region map as well. It's just even a bit.
Big brain. Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah, so Black Iron Blades is down there. You can get there. easily.
Moving on over.
I think Bucket needs to change
Can
his
I-
background to like Winterfell and Skyrim.
Yeah.
And I kind of always try and be in front of the group.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. Leading.
Yeah, so you can head down. Trudging through the snow.
Yeah.
There are.
One
That's
house
the
up
back.
there.
That's the wrong door.
Oh.
The doors here. These are windows
Going
that you
around
walk past.
back.
This is the mid street. Yeah, and then that's the entrance.
Combat just goes to the back door.
Straight in the back door.
Also, those are stairs that lead up to the top. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I'll knock on the door then. My big heavy hand.
I mean, it's the store. You don't need to knock on the door.
I'm gonna knock and walk. It's polite.
You knock on the door and open the door, and there's a little jingle as you walk through.
Ding.
And behind the counter, there is a very gruff-looking dwarf, completely bald head, but like really thick black beard,
Whoa.
and he's got a pipe, and you can see the sweat dripping from him. Well met. Can
Hello.
on the hammer do for you?
Well, looking for some snowshoes to go find this cart that seems to have gone missing.
What cart?
Well, we met a couple of your folk in the tavern that were up in the mine and got attacked by a yeti.
Have they now? They haven't
Yeah.
told me that. I was
No,
wondering
but
why they were a bit late.
Yeeting them under the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah. They said that if we find the cart, we can take the earning.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's fair enough if they couldn't do their job right.
But to get there, we need some shoes.
Shoes, then you want.
And winter gear.
And
You want-
well, I don't, so I'm not going to say
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll chime in and add that.
that.
And from the. Oh, no, I just don't really do that. There's another door there, and that door opens. You can see the forge is through there, and there's like, as the door opens, there's just a blast of heat comes from the room.
Nice.
And a female dwarf, she looks almost just like gone. She's got a shorter beard, but she's got hair, whereas Garn is bald. Just some customers for me. Have you gone? What can I do for you, boys?
We're looking for some shoes, please.
Shoes, yes. What type of shoes?
Winter shoes. So
No
walk
shoes.
up in the
God,
snow.
you wear the
Snowshoes.
snow.
Snowshoe.
Look, I have -1 charisma. Go get fucked, all right? It's like real life.
You
when
look
the
like
female dwarf says "you boys," there's just like a really blank look on Halyfaen's face, like that.
You know the worst
Oh,
part combat is
sorry,
I have
Martina.
-1 charisma too, or -1 bonus.
Yeah.
Really good.
I got -1 charisma
Still
too.
make for fun role play.
We're all big and strong, but we ain't gonna be talking to people very well.
It looks like you might need some clothes as well, big boy.
Me? No, I'm fine.
I do.
I might. I don't know. I like my shorts.
You freeze them pretty legs off, you will.
Legs for days.
Legs for days. That's what they always tell me.
So how many is that then? Is that 3 sets of clothes and 4 shoes?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Yeet.
Okay, that'll be 38 gold in total. Then. Let me just go grab those for you.
Cool. I'll
I
toss
have
in
no gold.
my 12 for my snowshoes and the winter gear.
Yeah,
That's
12
what
from
you
me,
said,
or
Gary.
did we? So we got
yes.
some gold from the.
It's 38 in total. Yeah, and
Oh, that is not the right character sheet.
thingy give Lumic 24.
Oh,
As
yeah.
okay. As she walks off, then I'll be like, can we make a deal?
What type of deal?
Well, as we
Oh.
don't have much money, and we're gonna go and get the cart, can we make the payment later?
She looks towards Garn. Garn just.
Oh.
These are your customers now, Elsa. You deal with them.
Not my problem anymore.
I suppose I could loan you some shoes.
I'll look at Lumic and be like, can we give her a little bit now as a down payment, please?
How about
If it's to
how-
retrieve stuff for us, then I suppose I could.
we could do half. I don't think we need to purchase a whole lot of other stuff before we head out, do we?
Probably not.
Well, we
So-
might want to get some extra rations. I don't know what Gary's gonna throw at us.
So I'd say half now, half when we get back.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So that's how much is that? Can't do the math. How much is that?
Well,
What was-
half
what was
38.
Yeah. 19.
Yeah.
19 now. And then 19 when you come back.
I'll look at the group and be like, everyone good with that?
I'll,
Halyfaen like whispers to Dwayne, "What does it mean to loan?"
I'll since I presumably have the most coin, and Lumic doesn't really have the fullest understanding of, gold weight for things. I'll just give her the 19.
Much obliged. Are you the smartest, Lumic?
I've got intelligence of +1, I'll have you know.
Lumic just like,
Oh, okay. Not too bad. I don't think anyone's...
the charisma versus the intelligence is gonna be weird.
Yeah, I think I'm not stupid. I'm just not a wordsmith.
No one's stupid. No one's got negative modifiers in them, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm 0 intelligence, but
We just ain't going to be
0+.
talking our way out of any situation.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Strangely
Well, we
enough,
got
Halyfaen
10.
has a kind of like aura about them. Like there's a certain personality.
She got charisma, yeah.
certain charm. Yeah.
The charm
Something
of
about her, is
bear,
there?
fucking
What?
bear trap.
The charm of like this wild individual with like hair and like leaves sticking out of their hair and like a little bit of mud, you know. Just
So
coming.
Donnie from the Wild Thorn Bear.
Amazing.
Yeah, so you can get enough cold weather clothing for each of you and snowshoes.
Mhm.
So you won't have to make any checks against the cold.
Clothing, cold weather.
I'll put my shoes on and be like all really
So-
funny about having to put more clothes on and be like, oh, fucking.
Yeah.
Not happy about it.
Well, you didn't get more clothes, right? You just got shoes, Combat. I think
No,
you're the
just
one
the
that doesn't
shoes, but I'm
need
not
clothes.
happy about it.
Yeah.
Can you wear cold weather clothing and chainmail?
The cold weather clothing is like it's a heavy fur coat or cloak with like some layers of wool clothing, as well as a fur-lined hat or hood, and some goggles and some fur-lined leather boots and gloves.
I
So
didn't hear a no.
yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
People
I
wear-
mean, by all means, if you want to say no out of practicality, please do.
I know you can. Yeah, there's no harm in you like wearing it underneath or between some of your layers of clothes.
Okay.
Everyone who wears cold weather clothing, it's almost impossible to tell people apart, especially from behind, because they're just in thick coats and cloaks.
And then there's going to be me at the front. Me and my nips out. Well, let's go.
I mean, if I've got a cloak, I'm still wearing shorts.
We need to cut some glass. Quick, get the tall one.
Just as we're leaving the shop, to the male dwarf, Halyfaen is like, "You smell. You should bathe more," and walks out.
He gives a little confused look. You hear a yeah. So you're heading out.
Fuck. What time of day is it?
How long does the journey typically take between?
Yeah. So I'm asking what time of day it is.
This one might take a little while to load on your screens because it's the
Think about it.
entire map. Swindell.
Boom. There's a big old lake and a sea over there. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Check.
I'm really interested to go to Good Mead. You know, I think that'll be my kind of vibe.
Do you say that in character or just?
It's just bucket making observation.
Oh, okay. It's okay. They don't sacrifice people there.
That again.
I'll be right back.
Yes. All right. I'm trying to figure out how many hours this is to take.
Oh, it's only 70 foot. That's what my measure says. We can make it there.
Where are we
Yeah,
going?
Isn't it fun?
Oh, shit.
Halyfaen approaches Argan. It's like, are we under any kind of time pressure here? Do we need to make haste to this location?
Not that I know of.
Perhaps it would be best to stay a night and burn Sharda then and make preparations.
I'll be like, well, it's bear with me. I'm gonna be like, I like that idea, little one, and just put my hands on her shoulder, like just give a little tap on the shoulder.
Not her, they, them.
Yeah, good job assuming combat. Come on,
Yeah.
2021. Be better.
Oh, it'll take about 4 or 5
Sorry.
hours to get you the car. This
4 or
slide.
5 hours? Okay.
And it's still early afternoon.
Okay, so it'd be nightfall by the time we get there.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's always nightfall, but
Oh yeah, this is true. I forgot we were in Iceland.
Maybe we rest and maybe get to know each other a bit better before we go out as a group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back.
If you lot are happy with that.
Did anybody see the reference that I put in the group chat for the old dwarf lady?
Yeah, I saw that.
What it looked like.
Did you? If you, yeah. When I saw it, I was just like, "Ugh, what the?" But I think Gary was going off on some stuff, so I was like, didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything then.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ.
yeah. So 4 or 5 hours. So you
Oh, okay.
taking the night? Or
Is
To
that
where?
to Kelvin's Cairn or to the Dwarven Valley? Sorry.
it's like they said it's about halfway. So it's not all the way at Kelvin's Cairn. It's about they judged it about 4 or 5 hours from from where they were to Bryn Shander.
If there are beasts such as yetis in the way, I think we should take the night and just rest up and be prepared for this journey.
Might as well.
Well,
I've
that's
got a
good.
room.
Let's go find somewhere to stay then.
Mm-hmm.
Go find somewhere to stay. We've got somewhere to stay.
Well, let's go stay then.
Yeah, we go back to that tavern.
Yeah, what's the tavern? Is it just what's his name?
The North
Is it just named
Looking.
after that guy? The what?
No,
The North Looking.
Looking.
North looking. Okay.
Right next to the North Gate,
I
believe
thought-
it or not.
I thought it was just Scram Sacks.
Location,
Scram Sacks in.
location.
As you are heading back
Oh, no.
along the road,
Gary's trying to
Oh
smirk.
dear.
I see him not smirking. He's trying to smirk, but he wants to smirk and he won't.
Oh, the camera.
Oh, headphones dead. Hang on, I can't hear anything.
Quick, let's not talk about Deej. Quick, stop talking about him.
Okay, we're back. God damn it.
Welcome back, Deej.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, we
so
didn't
glad
do
you're
anything,
here.
say anything about you.
No.
That's a good time. I do have to take a leak though. I'm about to pop.
Take a leak while we have a sleep.
Well, I don't think we're sleeping just yet, boys.
not
Well,
just-
no.
I mean, I might, just do one of these. All right.
Sleep stream
Yeah,
again.
just give me a minute.
Another 6-hour sleep stream.
Okay. I'm just reading what Phil's put in the chat.
About that.
The
Game.
Hood Outlaws game, yeah.
Yeah, you and I were. Well, I kind of looked at
You.
it and then I went,
Yeah.
this kind of looked like shit. I didn't realize actually what it was. I thought it was just an MMO.
Doesn't sound good.
So Gary.
Yeah.
For these lotteries, do they wait till like the day of the lottery to collect everybody's stones?
I need to double check. Hang on. No. You know when you've seen it and you've read it, but you can never remember where it is?
Mm-hmm. I have that problem so much with like we use Slack at work and we have like 24 Slack channels and then like all the Discord channels in them, and it's just like, where did I see this? So annoying.
No. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Yeah, so in Bryn Shander, East Haven, and Targos, they hold the lottery the afternoon before the new moon. So everyone who's registered in the town has their identification, and then everyone already has a token within a large container at the town hall. And then, yes, after they draw it and they get the person, they are sacrificed at nightfall.
Okay.
And there have been accusations of rigged lotteries in some cases, but I never acted on.
Oh, never. Never does that happen.
And as far as you know, Lumic, I mean, you've been here a while. While the council and every town has a speaker, who's basically their leader, who goes to a council at Bryn Shander every so often. The speaker of the towns, they're not fond of the sacrifices, but they understand that it's necessary, and it's more the people themselves who kind of, they seem to have been like, see, because you've been here the longest, so you need to know like loads. There is like a.
Do you want to like type it to me later, or is it going to come up in this session?
I mean, it might come up, and it's easier if everyone knows anyway. There is like an undercurrent of cult activity, of actual like proper worshippers to Oriel. That's kind of like it like bubbles below the surface in all the towns. More so in the ones that do human sacrifice. And it's those ones that they kind of like try and not sow dissent because they want the towns subjugated in some sense.
So they toe the line.
Yeah, and because they
don't make it too obvious.
Yeah, and because they've convinced enough of the normal people, the council and the speakers, they don't have that much power to essentially turn against these cultists. And that they don't know where they are, because anyone could be a cultist, and it's hard to find people when they're out in the streets, because they'll all be wrapped up, and no one really comes out anywhere. And yeah, so this is all stuff that you would have picked up through like rumors and just people talking in the tavern, but you wouldn't be any more likely to figure out who the cultists are.
Yet.
Yeah.
To use that big +1 wisdom or +1
intelligence.
Oh,
Mega wisdom.
you're so smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you leave Black Iron Blades and you head back up towards North Look Inn, you are not accosted, you are approached by a figure completely bundled up. Still looks like they're like shivering underneath the clothes, but they walk up to you with a bit of purpose. You go, well met. You lot seem like you're looking for work or trouble. You wouldn't be standing around in the cold otherwise. And you see
We're not
they
standing around in the cold, we're
chill.
walking.
We already have work.
Let's go start.
I-
Yeah. Go, carry on. It's fine.
I saw you head in. You left the tavern. I'm staying at the tavern myself. Sorry, where are my manners? Danica Greysteel, and she gingerly lifts back her hood, and she is a. What is she? I knew it before. She is another half elf.
What is it you require of us, Danica?
Thanks for the host, Deej.
Yeah, it didn't. It said it didn't work on mine.
It came up.
Yeah, okay.
There is,
It's just saying it's not available, but
There are. Tell me, do any of you know what a chewinga is?
Chewing?
Yes.
Would any of us?
Probably not.
No.
I can tell from your blanket expression. You
Shrug.
don't
Is
really
that some
know.
kind of herbal remedy?
It's a.
who
There
now?
are
A dingleberry?
elemental spirits, and I think they might be the key to improving the climate here in Esterdale.
Would I happen to know that because of my race? That kind of sounds like something your ball would be a little into.
You might have. It might be like a. You've never seen them, but you've definitely. They're like a tale you've heard. Little tiny little elemental spirits, and they can be mischievous or helpful, sometimes a little malevolent. But I just need to capture one, and I mean, I've been walking around the town, and you people are the only ones I can see who maybe able to help me. I could offer you. I mean, if you find me one, I'd really like to study one up close, but so I can't head out myself. So if you could find me one, I could give you a 25 gold.
That would upset the balance of nature.
Gold?
If we were to do that.
Gold?
Oh, I wouldn't ask you to kill one. I mean, just a live one. I have something that could help you track them down, and then you just, if you can convince it, they are sentient beings. If you could convince one to come with you and then bring it to me, then I can. You know, I'm not going to be experimenting on them. I just want to learn more about them, and I can't do that without, actually having one.
I'm already an expert tracker. I doubt I need any assistance. But perhaps these ones do.
These can be tricky. Here, and she reaches down to her belt, and she picks up. It looks like a normal lantern,
Mm-hmm.
but you see, there's no wick or anything inside. There's no oil in the base. It's just this. It's a magical lantern, and it can. Well, essentially, it'll tell you when any elementals are nearby.
Lumic
Well,
is just
so-
gonna grab the lantern and put it on his belt. Thanks.
Oh, you're accepting my job.
If we see
That's-
we see one.
Mhm.
Yes,
We
please.
have your word that you'll do no harm to these spirits.
Of course not. Why would I want to and how they work and hopefully solve this problem?
Can I roll
with
insight on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck.
24. Not a nat
I was,
20.
I was trying to mimic the the Floki laugh.
24. She is.
On the insight.
Yes, she's been completely honest. She's not going to hurt them.
We accept your
She-
proposition.
Excellent. Yes, so take the lantern and it'll tell you when there's anything within, well, any elemental. So it could, it might not be a chewing gate, it could be something more dangerous or more benign.
Can you spell
anything-
that for me, Gary? I'm sorry.
Chewing. Yeah,
Like chewing gum.
CHW
Okay.
INGAS.
Ha.
Chewing gum. Okay.
Chewinga.
It's like chewingas, like wingers, but chewingas.
I feel like there needs to be a candy bar named this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna make millions, boys, with our
Or a
Twinkies.
wing
This is
place.
what it feels like to chew chewingers.
Or a wing
It's
place.
gonna be all the meme parodies of how it feels to chew 5 gum.
yeah.
Somebody goes flying through a door.
It's literally just a gif of the guy going.
Yeah, so she tells you that the lantern, and if someone wants to add the lantern of tracking elementals,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rylan took it though.
I took it up. I was
Got
like,
it?
"Gimme."
Okay.
it does actually require fuel.
Oh, it does.
burns-
Fuck.
It burns for
What?
6 hours on 1 pint of oil,
What is it
like
called?
a lantern of tracking.
Tracking elementals, right?
But 6 hours on a pint of oil, shines light just like an ordinary lantern does. But whenever you're within 300 feet of an elemental, the flame turns bright green. But it doesn't tell you where it is. So you don't know the direction, just know it's within 300 feet.
300 feet of elemental. It needs how much? Oh,
1 pint of oil.
Does it just tell me? Yes. Okay, it just fucking
Yeah.
tells me.
Everything's
Sitting here typing it like a goober. Okay, did I add that?
Where can we find you if we capture a chewing?
Oh, I'll be at the north looking. I'll be staying there, and I mean, I can't go anywhere else.
She didn't give us any oil for it though, right?
Oh, sorry. She pulls it. She has a little bottle. Just hands it to you.
A little
There's
bottle.
A little flask of oil.
Is that less
Sweet.
than a pint?
Yeah, she hasn't got that much. So it's about half a pint of oil. So you get about 3
Okay.
hours out of it.
Okay.
So I mean, I've used up what I have here in Tentans in Bryn Shander. So maybe next time you get to a settlement, just light it and see if you can find me a chewinga.
Will do.
Finding them might be the easiest part. Convincing one to come with you could be difficult.
Yeah.
But you know, good luck.
Very well.
Pulls the hood back up.
Is this one of those situations where we both start heading toward the north?
What
looking
does it
for
say?
a guy? So we're just like walking,
Awkwardly
trying
behind.
not to make eye contact.
Yeah, she is heading back to the north looking.
Great.
out loud, Halyfaen just says, "This is awkward."
She just stops and lets you pass her. But she makes it look as if she's like tying her shoes or something.
Aww.
Love it.
Lumic is gonna hang back with her and walk with her to the inn. If she's a customer and he works there, it's like, well, I might as well. We don't need the inn losing any more customers.
Yeah, you can walk back.
Or
with her.
losing any to begin with, rather.
If we successfully make it back to the front of the inn, before we go in, Halyfaen's going to take out a little bit of, I think it's mistletoe.
Oi, oi.
Not like that. Yeah, it's like a mistletoe. I'm just going to kind of rub it between their hands and place it into the snow and make a little incantation and cast Goodberry.
Oh, okay.
So that creates 1d10 good berries for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Good berries?
Mm-hmm. So 3.
Wow.
Some fat berries.
Oh yeah, these are
Damn.
good berries. You know, it's in the name. All right, I have 3 good berries.
Yes, that's
Lumic
it's a
has
full,
probably had them as the worst part.
it's a full day, isn't it? Like 1 good berry is 1 full day rations.
Yeah, and it heals 1 HP.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
it's a full day's of
Oh,
rations.
oh.
And yeah, head into the inn. I don't know
Yeah.
if we already have rooms or we need to rent for tonight.
I have
Lumic's got a room, and you have a room, Halfian.
Okay,
Halyfaen.
nice.
I'll just find a chair to sit on and sleep. Eventually,
Yeah.
I'll fall asleep.
Same probably. Can't really
You
afford a
are
room.
both woken up by Giselle the Halfling kicking your shins.
Oh, okay. I'll,
No sleeping in the inn.
a beer then, or a mead, whatever.
Here, and she goes over. She's made up 2 couches for you,
Yep.
Oh,
so you can actually lie down somewhere.
well, thank you.
Nice.
I'm quite
And
quite bored.
as I stand up from the chair to say thank you, I'll just sort of tap her on the head. Well, thank you, little while.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be that condescending, but thank you.
Get
Can-
good night's sleep.
Can't really afford a room, you know.
Guess I'm like on this bench over here.
And she heads off. Turns the lights out. Locks the door.
Sauce walk back in with all the bundles of clothes and snowshoes.
I mean, those
If,
are necessities. I'd
say,
sleep out. In the,
Dwayne
in
is
the
sleeping
cold.
down here with me. Will he hear me rocking around in my sleep?
Well, I mean, I don't know
Rocking
where I'm
around town
sleeping.
on
There's
Christmas
no
Eve.
other couches. I guess I'm like put two chairs together.
Having
Yeah,
sleeping.
Dwayne, you do hear Argan. When you wake up, you don't remember any dreams, but Dwayne will tell you that you were like tossing back and forth on the bench, but you weren't saying any intelligible words. It just sounded
Yeah,
like things.
you make some weird noises in your sleep, but I don't. Might wanna work on that. It's kind of weird.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna just put some of my wood earplugs in and.
Ryland, you do remember your dream, and it's the same type of dream you've been having for quite a while now.
I gotcha.
And yeah, and you can all have long rest if
Nice.
you need it.
Woo!
Yeah.
A whole long
Yeah.
rest.
All
coulda
the-
Yeah, some
used-
spells.
I could have used my rage earlier. God dang it! I was like, I don't know if I want to use this early. That's what I was struggling with
Rage
in
at
that
not being
first
able to chop through a tree.
encounter. I was like, do I use it right now? I can only use this twice.
I mean, you would have done more damage, but they didn't actually hit anybody.
Yeah, they didn't hurt anybody, so it didn't really matter. We're all good.
Yeah, so you wake up the next morning. There is a modest breakfast laid out for you. Or rather, it's like a breakfast to go.
Nice.
I'm gonna scoff as much as I can in.
Some
Oh, I
chewy
find
meat.
that's the same.
So basically, like the current hotel breakfasts. Well, I mean, at least the last time I went to a hotel.
A continental
COVID.
inn breakfast.
Yeah, the last time I went to a hotel, you had like the complimentary breakfast or whatever, but it was just they gave you like a grocery bag full of shit. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, this is cool. I don't get to like make waffles like the last time I stayed in a hotel. It's nothing. Some apples,
Nothing more.
a couple pieces of sausage, some
Poor.
cartons of milk.
Yeah, so You are heading
Before we head out, you see Lumic give Giselle a hug.
Oh.
You take care of yourself, Lumic.
Will do.
As I'm still
Would I?
barely eating as much as I can. Like I'm eating days. I'm just like, oh my god.
Would Halyfaen know if a Yeti would be considered like a beast, or is it more of like a humanoid creature?
Probably know the more like monstrosities rather than the beast.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Pretty sure monstrosities. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you guys head out the north gate into the tundra of Icewind Dale.
The hell?
Yeah, we're getting some static off Gary's mic.
Yeah, Gary has some static over there.
It's all for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
It's the ambiance.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah, I can hear the music.
Yeah,
Just about.
It's cute.
it's a little quiet, but
You
yeah,
turn it
I
up?
can hear Turn it up.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, now I gotta turn mine down.
Oh. Oh, so Christmassy. Woo.
Traveling the tundra.
Well, you said you were rocking around the town.
True.
Yes, you know the general direction where you need to go.
Mhm.
And you head out with your cold weather clothes and your snowshoes. You make good time.
Nice.
I mean, you have no idea where the sled is. You just head in the general direction.
Mhm.
You can see just about when it's clear. You can see Calvin's Ken, the huge mountain rising above Icewind Dale. So you just head in that general direction.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for like any, I don't know what kind of base live I have, maybe like an Arctic fox or something. Just as we kind of get closer to where I think the sled will be, I want to look out for like an Arctic fox or some kind of like local creature.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll kind of lead the way. I know where to go.
Yeah. Does someone want to roll me?
Boy.
What do we roll? What are we rolling? We're all ready to roll.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Roll me a D8, somebody. Oh, that
Okay,
means-
I'm on
oh,
it.
no.
Or is someone doing it?
I got
I
it.
got it.
I can do.
Oh, okay. I think we've all done it.
Three of them.
Oh,
I haven't
I
done
got an 8.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll go with that one first. Definitely not mine.
8 it is.
Okay, yeah, it actually those numbers worked fine. Can someone roll me a D20?
I'm on it. I
Go
win.
for it.
Ugh. Oof. 20.
Oof.
So I'm going to be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
It is at the minute. It's you know how fast blizzards can start up when you're out in the tundra, but at the minute it's quite clear. The sky is still cloudy. Obviously, there's no sun anywhere. And it is just like perpetual twilight in the mornings. But you can everyone make perception checks?
Yeah.
Ugh. 10.
Oh. 4.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Nice.
Dwayne
17.
For a total.
Dwayne
of
isn't
25.
really paying attention to anything. He's too concerned with the trees. He's looking at every tree we pass, and he's just,
I'm
you know,
too busy-
just inspecting the
I'm too
trees,
busy
sizing
leading
them
the
up a little
party.
bit.
Yeah. And the further you get towards your destination, the less trees you can see as you're into more tundra. So there's like the odd snow-covered brush, but there's like all the vegetation.
It's like all
is
wind
snowy.
blown and stuff.
Yeah. And Yeah, Halyfaen, you can see. You're just looking around, like generally aware of everything. And you look, and then Lumic notices you and looks to see where you're looking. And you just see up in the sky 2 birds.
Okay.
They look larger than ordinary birds.
Oh, I know what those are, right?
And they don't appear to be. They're just like they're flying north. Well, they're flying south to north, so they're kind of going past your vision as you watch them overhead.
Interesting.
And
Would I
they,
be able to identify the species or anything?
yeah, give me a nature check.
Sure.
I think I
Combined
know
with-
what they are.
Nope. They're birds. They're definitely birds.
They're definitely birds.
Maybe a plane? Not quite sure.
Oh, look, it's Oriel.
They're definitely
you can't-
flying.
I don't think you've with where you've been living, you've probably never seen them before.
Okay.
But they look. There's something odd about their shape, and they seem to have like protrusions coming from their heads. And it doesn't look like they have beaks, but you can't identify what they are.
Right. I just point
They
them out.
do-
I'm like, weird
Yeah.
bird.
I mean, Lumic, if you want to try and make a nature check.
Yeah. $17.
Oh, 17. Lumic, with the description, you can't see them quite as well as Halyfaen does. But with their description, you can probably work out that these are peritons, which can be very dangerous. They do eat meat, and they very much prefer the hearts of humanoids. So if they knock someone down, they will make sure to kill them and eat the heart. So you do not want to run into one of these. And you can see
nice.
2 of them in the sky. But they don't appear to have noticed you. They're just flying up ahead, high in the sky. But you just tell this to the others, just to make them aware.
Keep an eye on the birds.
Yeah,
We should move.
yeah. And it's not long before they've gone. You see them dive down somewhere off in the distance. You don't see them come up.
I like usher everyone on and like, stop looking at birds, let's go. Keep guiding them the way.
Very well.
Yeah, so it goes on. It's quite a peaceful morning. There's a odd wind now and then, and it's still always very cold. And I think 2 of you have the Wanderer feat, so you can navigate pretty well. And you think you're maybe 1 or 2 miles away from where the dwarves say they abandoned the sled. And then, just almost without warning, just the wind picks up, and suddenly there's snow blowing all around you as a blizzard just hits you, reducing visibility to only about 20 feet. Kelvin's cairn, which has always been visible during your trek, just completely vanishes from view, and the wind just starts to begin to howl around you.
Yeet.
This is a problem.
And it's up to you what you want to do, whether you want to try and carry on in the blizzard or stop.
As you start rolling dice.
Should we try and push forward for a bit more?
We should try and find our way out of this, yeah.
We know which direction we were heading. We can just keep heading that direction for the minute.
How long is it going to take us to go around in a circle? Calling it now.
I'm just gonna cast Produce Flame as as a cantrip and just hold it just so I have like, a point of like interest so people don't lose me. A little beacon of light.
Yeah. Just huddle up together and sort of maybe hold an arm or something.
Yeah.
Produce flame.
There's a cantrip and it lasts 10 minutes. I can just hold that as like a, it doesn't really heat me up, I think, but it's just there as like, people might be able to see it from a distance.
Oh, it's not concentration. That's fine.
Mm.
Where was it? Everything's, all the tabs are named the same.
Oh no.
It always says 10 tens, Icewind Dale, Icewind Dale. Yes, you can't see more than 20 feet, even with the light. Because you've got the goggles from the cold weather clothing, you can still make out the general direction to go.
Yeah, we can push on.
So who would be navigating if you're pushing on? Would that be Argan? Because he was
Yeah, I'm guessing me.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
big
make
man.
a survival check, Argan.
Guy.
Oh, actually, no. You don't make a survival check. I make it for you.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
So
got
what
plus
is your...
5.
It's 5. Okay.
something fishy's going on.
Oh
I
boy.
like it.
Yes, you... Yes, you head on for like an hour. The blizzard just isn't stopping. And you don't seem to be... You're thinking we should be there by now. But it appears as if you've gone off course.
I'll turn around and suggest that we stop for a bit then. Try and wait out this blizzard.
Was there any sign of any ground-dwelling creatures on the way? Let's go keep an eye out.
I'll make a... Oh, you got 25 on that. I'll see you would have seen a Arctic hare.
Okay.
Wouldn't we call it an
Um,
Arctic? It's not the Arctic. It would be an air.
Yeah. Stick cold here.
An
I'm
ice-
gonna
ice one.
cast. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
I mean, there's nothing in the blizzard, so you would have seen that. This would be like a retcon thing that would have happened before the
Oh,
blizzard
okay, yeah,
came.
that's fine then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you're stopping.
I guess I'm
That's
a bit
what-
lost at this point.
Yeah, that's what I would suggest. Was that we stop.
Yeah. Stop.
It's. I mean, with your snowshoes, it's fine. It's not that deep, but it's about a foot deep. So there's the odd bit of brush that comes up, but it's. It doesn't seem to get any deeper because the wind just the blizzards that come. Yeah. Yeah, so you just, I mean, you can make a camp. I mean, if you've still got produce flame up,
Yeah, I would just keep recasting it. That's a cantrip.
I mean, you can try and make a campfire out of it if you want to try and shield it.
Yeah. But if we have any like firewood, could you? That'd be beautiful. Dwayne. Yeah.
You're gonna head off into the blizzard by yourself.
That's a great idea.
Well, when you phrase it like that, Gary, it sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's,
you can keep walking if you want. You literally with the blizzard, you can't see more than 20 feet around you.
yeah. What I was gonna say is, can I stay within like view's distance of everyone else and just like go around looking for food and foraging and stuff?
We want to chain link the shit.
And with any rope.
Do you remember the game we played earlier, Combat, where 2 of us got lost in the blizzard?
No.
I mean, we all have rope. Presumably. I mean, I've got rope at least.
Something's gonna run through the rope and we're just gonna be clotheslined everywhere.
Yeah.
Gary would have a field day with that.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if
just
you-
gonna stay
yeah,
close by.
Say if Halyfaen's got the flame going, and you're all sticking around, you're trying to find something to make a larger fire with. And yes, I'll make another survival check to see. It's like you're walking and trying to find somewhere to stop, something to chop down to make a proper fire. You walk on a little bit, and you just see like a lone sapling sticking out of the snow, and it's not much, but you think if you could probably break it down, and make a rudimentary fire out of it.
Okay.
Okay, are you protecting the flames from the blizzard?
We'll sort of huddle around it.
Yeah, like
A crater.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's seems fair. Yeah, you know that if the blizzard got to this fire, it would probably blow it out very quickly. But with it digging in little snow, basically a snow fire pit, you can protect enough, and there's enough warmth and enough light that you can sit there for a bit. And after maybe an hour of sitting, the blizzard just stops, and it's just a gentle snowfall. And you see again Calvin's Cairn on the horizon, and you've actually, while trekking to try and find that sapling, you did manage to get a little bit closer,
Oh,
even accidentally. So you kind of went off and then up.
Amazing. Well, let's crack on then.
Just crack right into it.
Yeah. Before another one fucking comes along, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can head on a little bit more. And yeah, and Halyfaen, there is, with the freshly blown snow around,
Mm-hmm.
you do just see, as you're approaching like a small ridge, you just see movement of a small creature on top of the ridge, which you see is a fox, a little small fox.
Ah,
Right. I'm gonna try and like slowly and like not trying to hide myself, but just kind of be like less of a threat, try to approach it. And if I get close enough for I think I could communicate with it, I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Sure. It's gonna be a 2.
Oh.
oh dear.
Yeah.
No more rerolls for this campaign.
So, yeah, so as you're walking forward, you just like, there seems to be like an extra soft bit of snow, and you just go, shoosh. You got like a foot down in the snow. It's like it wasn't compacted properly.
Oh boy.
And the fox looks up, and as the fox looks up, you can just see a small creature on its back, and then it just darts off.
Wait. Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
And then it's gone over the ridge, and then you get to the end of the ridge, and it's gone. But you can see a frozen, dismembered corpse in the gully in front of you.
Oh. Lovely.
Snow covers most of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You can see tracks in the snow all around the corpse, and the telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled that has been hauled away.
Is it a dwarf?
Yeah, you get closer, it's definitely a dwarf, or what remains of a dwarf.
The one that what's his name mentioned earlier. I got killed by the A.
Ubok. Yeah, it looks If you can make a medicine check or a nature check, just to double check the corpse.
Got
Shit, Discord.
nature. It's a natural 20.
Oh well.
Move.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a Yeti kill.
Are there any Yeti tracks in the snow, or just the sled marks?
There's just the sled marks. There aren't any tracks from the dwarf, and there's nothing from a Yeti.
Okay. I guess the blizzard probably would have covered them up. Eventually. I mean, I'll relate to the party members that I saw some small creature riding a hare. Maybe that was, I don't know, maybe that was one of these, what are they called?
Chewingus.
Yeah, chewingus. Just love the imagery of like this tiny dude just riding a hare.
And I'm assuming the rest of you have reached the ridge now, and then
Yeah.
looking down at the corpse. Right, someone make a survival check.
I'm on it.
Just as you look
Natural
around.
20.
Oh,
25.
wow.
Whoa.
With 25, you can see, although there aren't any Yeti tracks or dwarf tracks, there are a lot of smaller humanoid snowshoe tracks. Maybe about half dozen in total.
Like
And-
smaller than ours?
Yeah. And they seem to lead back south.
Shit.
Like a slightly different direction from where you are. And from where you came from. But yeah, the sled and the footprints go that way.
Let's go find it then.
Can I light that lantern for like just a minute or so to see if it turns a different color, and then if it doesn't, just turn it off?
Yeah, you can light the oil for a second and it burns a normal flame.
Oh, okay. Well, snuff out the flame real quick.
Can I check there's no sled here, right? It's just the marks.
Yeah.
Oh. Do we want to try and find the sled friends, or do we want to try and find these tracks, see where they lead? The footprint.
I mean, the footprints go in the same direction as the sled marks.
Oh, okay.
So whatever took the sled was these small human footprints.
So let's just head over that way. Shit.
Let's proceed.
Follow the sled.
Yeah, so you head south, following the sled marks.
Yep.
And the blizzard doesn't come back in. And the tracks are clearly visible, so it doesn't take any checks to follow them. And after about half an hour, you can see something up ahead. You can see a sled and about 6 small figures that appear to be goblins, based on their stature. You can hear them groaning, grunting, and cursing loudly as they try and pull the bulky sled towards what appears to be further off from them, a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow. And you can hear the roar of polar bears as you see they are harnessed to the front of the wagon.
Oh my god.
So the polar bears are attacking the wagon?
No, the polar
Attached.
bears are attached,
Yeah,
like
like-
they're pulling the
Oh,
main
they're
wagon.
attached to
And so let's show you what this looks like.
Oh boy.
Is it like that scene in Star Wars with the Jawas?
That one scene with the Jawas.
Yeah.
You guys will be at the bottom of this map. Yeah.
We probably don't need that though. For this.
Yeah, that's just in case. You guys will be
Yeah,
at the
we
bottom.
won't need that.
You can
Deej, look
see-
at all the trees.
Oh, they aren't proper trees. They are like, it's more
Shrubs.
brush. Yeah.
Look at all the shrubs.
A shrubbery.
Yes, you guys are down there. You can see the goblins around the sled, and you can see, if you look above the initiative bar,
Ooh.
Rawr.
That's a
Oh,
nasty
I
looking
moved it.
pizza.
Oh, God, everyone's
No
grabbing it.
Let go of it.
My God. We need to tame these bears and make them ours.
Oh,
Always.
like, you sure you don't want another boblin?
Oh.
Well, there's a half a
Get
dozen
another
of them
boblin.
here.
Hey, Boblin, is that you?
As well as the 2 polar bears, you can see there are 3 other goblins on the wagon.
Okay.
Who seem to be like 2 of them are near the polar bears, and one of them seems to be looking back towards the sled. So in your direction.
It's a
They
lot
might
of
see
goblins.
me. Sure, we can take them.
I feel like we don't have the numbers advantage here, friends.
Well, let's start with range.
Good point.
Is this even the sled we're looking for?
Yeah, can we tell?
The goblins around the sled, they haven't noticed you.
Mhm.
Well,
What do you propose?
I'm not ranged, so if we're getting this car, I'm getting in there. And I'll kill them all. I'll have them all.
I'm pretty much right with combat on this one. I mean, I'm gonna throw a hand axe and run in there.
Yeah, I've got a dart. I'm going to like blow my dart and then run on in.
Oh,
Shoot hard.
they're a bit further forward.
So
Yeah, but you'd be like back there, like right at the edge of the map.
I guess we just, yeah, let's just run on through. I can try and do some stealthies, even though I'm 8 foot tall.
Would it be helpful if I stopped them from moving?
Yeah.
Gary, is it 5 feet or 10?
It's 5 feet.
I mean, if I have a clear visual of them right now, I could stop them from moving. I'll just relay that to the party.
So you can see that you've snuck up to within, how many feet this is? About 85 feet of the sled.
Mhm.
But the wagon is still a good like 150, 200 feet away from them.
Right.
So we can take these guys and hopefully not alert the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like you'd be fighting everything at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be alright. We can take them then.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, if
Have
you
at
like,
'em.
I
I was going to say, if you stop them and then we'll just try and sneak up as best we can.
I will do this. And yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Entangle, which is a 90-foot range, so I'm in range. And it's a 20-foot cube. Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to do that, can everyone please roll initiative?
Woo woo.
Sure. Oh, 18. Nice.
Come on,
Oh,
again.
20.
My initiative is not so hot.
23 for that.
Yeah, boy.
18 for that.
The bongos are back.
Oh yeah.
On the maracas.
Oh. Voice minute does that sometimes. So everyone within that red square needs to make a DC 13 strength save, Gary, or be restrained.
Okay, let me just adjust where they are
We're jamming.
The rhythm of war.
Okay.
To go well with my tribe. Me and my tribe.
6 of them. Strength saves.
Yeah, 13 DC.
Okay, that's 1. We'll tell you what, we'll go. I'll do. Yeah, so green 1, 2, 3, then red 1, 2, 3. Can you put colours on them? Can you put an extra colour on them? While I read them out?
Sure, yeah.
Right, so put a white on if they pass it. So green 1 passes with an 18.
Okay.
Green 2 fails with 11. Green 3 fails.
Okay.
Red 1 fails.
Okay.
Red 2 fails. Red 3 passes.
Okay.
With the 15.
There you go. So green 1 and red 3 have white circle on them, which means they're not restrained.
Yeah, and everyone else is. You does alert them.
Naturally.
So.
That is the concentration spell. Just FYI.
Okay. So they rolled, the red guys rolled the same initiative you. So
Yeah.
you get that up first, and then the one who's past it, he looks around. Do they have to make the save as long as they're in that space, or?
Let me read the description of the spell. A creature within the area blah, 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 must succeed on its tick saving throw or be restrained by the tending plants until the spell ends. So if they're restrained, they're just restrained, I guess. Oh, a creature can use its action to make a strength check to try and free themselves against the DC, which is 13. But yeah, it's their whole action to do that. But yeah, I think it's also difficult terrain. Yeah, it's also difficult terrain within that 20-foot square.
Okay, yeah. Difficult terrain, but no, they don't have to make a second save if they saved.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so this is red 3, or red 1, 2. I'll tell you what, red 1 will stop, he'll turn, realize he's restrained, and he'll pull out a horn.
I think you need a little bit more than that combat. That was.
That's all I had left in my glass. Fucking hang on.
I know.
Give him a cocoa.
And
Hydrate with a can of coke.
The horn must sound something like this.
You're so funny. You're so funny, Bucket.
you can't do what range they have.
Yeah, Rylan, here's your.
Oh. I don't get a slurpy sound.
Do you not?
No, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, what's slapping?
I was gonna
Well,
say,
give
it
me one,
was
hang on.
like, oh, he's just taking a regular.
There it is. Lovely.
Still not as good as Luna's T4.
Reach 80.
I was telling her that she needs to get a really big cup so that she just keeps pouring it. We're like, when does it end?
Right, so 1 blows the horn, 2 pulls out a short bow, and he's just at the end of his range, his normal range. So he is going to shoot a short bow at Halyfaen.
Okay. That's fair.
Ooh, 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Definitely hit.
You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and con save for the spell.
Oh, yeah. Right, that's really not damage. Con
so-
save.
DC 10 on it.
Yes. Yeah, 21. Fine.
Yeah, that's fine. spell is still up. That guy is restrained, so can't move. 3 will move a little bit further forward and take a shot at. Yeah, he's probably going to go for the biggest target, I think.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
So, Argan, that is a natural 20.
Oh,
A 24 hit.
Damn.
Doesn't double that, does it? Let's roll myself. Hold that. Ooh, for 10 points.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
do my reaction to reduce damage dealt by you by 1d12 12 1. Is that right?
Yeah, I know they have something. I don't know the details of it.
Yes. Stone's endurance as a reaction reduce damage dealt by 1d12 plus 1.
Yes, so roll
So-
the d.
I'll remove 9 damage of that, please.
Alright.
Is that a once per long rest?
Once per short rest.
Oh,
That is lovely. Would 10 have brought you down? I think
Yep.
it would have, wouldn't
I have 9 health, so
Wow.
yes. Yes, it would have. So,
it? Yeah. So you take
easy.
1
1
point
point.
damage. Oh boy.
The-
Gary's trying to fucking kill me off already. God damn it, Gary.
very, very edge of range of a short bow. It just like sticks in your chest and you're like, oh! And you like pull it out. It's like, oh!
I was just going in, I just went.
It's like you just weren't expecting it at all. And
Boy.
yeah, you can see off in the distance on top of the wagon. One of the goblins seems to climb up, and it looks like it has a hawk on its arm. And it just
Wow.
lights a torch, waves a torch in the air, and the hawk just takes off.
Oh dear.
Great.
And
Comes more reinforcements.
green ones.
I think we need to strategize better next time.
Maybe get closer before we alert the entire group.
Yeah, this was bad.
Yeah.
A bad idea.
He's free. He can move forward. So he's gonna stay. Actually, no, that guy's gonna. The one who's not entangled is gonna run back.
We're
No,
a
even less
melee
to kill.
reliant group.
75.
Yeah, we are.
Actually, that guy can't hit. So the so number 2. See, he's gonna have disadvantage on the attack rolls. He's gonna he's probably gonna go for Dwayne. I'll tell you what. Lumic, odds or evens?
Odds.
There's a 1. He's going for you. It is disadvantage because you're just at the edge, just average.
Oh, good. Right?
Uh,
Until he rolls a crit.
Yeah, right. 2 crits in a row.
oh wow, that is a 7.
That does not hit.
And the other one, also disadvantage, is going to go for Dwayne.
Oh, those are so good. Those Reese's Fast Break.
They're
These are
my
9.
favorite candy bar.
Oh, hands
Yeah, they were-
down.
9 misses.
Missed. And Dwayne, it's your turn.
Get running, boy.
Okay,
We're all gonna be running.
Oh, you hear that crash in the background.
okay, I'm gonna move up to like here. I was about 30 feet from where I was standing.
Yeah.
If the this thing is correct, that I'm using the measuring tool.
Yeah, it looks about 30 feet.
All right, and then yeah, I'm gonna about 30 feet to the goblin.
It is, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my javelin. I was holding the javelin, as you know, as doing the that was the chant thing. So yeah, I'm gonna throw my javelin. I guess I've never used a javelin.
Did you want to rage as a bonus action?
Oh, I mean, I guess I could.
First time raging.
Yeah.
First
Raw
time
raging.
raging.
You're so angry.
But yeah, that was a 19 to hit. And then I'll rage before I throw it, I guess.
Okay, so you got
Rage. How do I activate
I think it might-
rage? Do I just click this thing, or
there should be a
Yeah, you just use one of the tokens up essentially.
and then do I just add?
and it should add the rage damage on your damage roll. If it doesn't, it's on
Bonus action rage. Yeah, I'm
I don't
not
think it adds it
seeing. I'm
automatically.
not seeing adding. Yeah, I'm not seeing it adding
Yeah, you
anything.
can do that manually.
Okay,
It's I think
So-
it's only that was a flat number.
plus
anyways.
2. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not even. That's only with melee damage with
Oh.
strength weapons.
Oh, yes. Oh,
But
okay.
it also gives you resistance to
Yeah.
magic piercing and
Yep.
slashing damage.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll activate rage, throw the javelin for 4 damage.
Which one's that? Red 3.
The closest, yeah, red 3.
4 damage. Yeah, you just shove right at your shoulder. He's the only one who can move. He looks concerned that he's the only one who ran forward now.
Yeah. I'm sure it's a pretty big javelin too. I mean, I'm a big dude, so I imagine I had a pretty big javelin, and he's a really little dude. So he's like, oh, just a giant javelin, like spears him, and it's like stuck in the ground partially. He's like, oh my god, what the?
Yeah. It's it. Lumic, you're up next.
That's it.
Shit. Where am I? Okay. Let's see. So let me ask you this, Gary. Can I use my action to throw and then use
move.
a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use bonus action anytime. You can split movement as well, so you can move a bit, then attack, then move, then bonus action.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to move. I use the handy dandy thingy here.
Is movement calculated from the base of your token or the center of it, Gary?
I usually click just in the center,
Okay.
and then to the center of the square you go into.
You better get like just past that rock.
I think it's right here for 25 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to throw my hand axe at that number 3 goblin there with the white circle and the red circle.
Really regret his actions now.
Oh, he is
Brave.
Yeah, he is.
stepping forward like that. So let's roll that. 12.
12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oof.
Well, shit.
So you throw the axe, it just doesn't reach it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to do hidden step and turn invisible until the start of my next turn. If I attack, deal damage, or force a saving throw,
Yeah.
it comes off. So I'll turn invisible and then I'll move another 5 feet. Give me the little movement thing over to here.
You are. One thing this does need is like little condition tokens to add to tokens.
Give him all the colors.
Yeah, there we go.
He's
Oh,
invisible.
not all those, you fuckers. Can't cover up my nice purple border, okay? Chill out.
Yeah, so you're invisible.
Yep.
And Argan, you're up.
I'm gonna move 10 feet so I can go around this ledge and far up as I can get, which is there. Should be.
Yeah.
30 feet, and then I'm gonna throw my dart
Mace.
towards the closest
Things are
one.
good.
Oh,
Good
it's not a
times.
blowing dart, it's a throwing dart?
It's a
Yeah,
throwing
it's a-
dart. It would be at disadvantage.
Cheers, Mace.
Just,
It's 20 to 60.
yeah, disadvantage.
10. So yeah, I'm not gonna hit.
10 is a miss.
That is all I can do then.
Next is Halyfaen.
Okay, for a wee wee. Why are you carrying?
I am going to just full sprint ahead.
Oh, you
So,
moved, Mace.
60 feet of movement. 48 range of these guys. Look, I can get to the tree here with 60 feet, or this bush, take a little bit of cover.
Yeah, it should be easy
And
enough.
like, obviously I can't hide or anything, but I just want to take some cover and get ready for my next turn.
Yeah.
So
And that's your turn?
Just been dashing.
Alright, is the Green Goblins. These guys can't do anything except short bows. So one run away. Wait, is it green or red?
You said green earlier, but red have the higher initiative.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't matter now. If you are 30 feet away, yeah, so they're both gonna. I can't see. The red ones. No, red ones are behind initiative.
Yeah.
Yes, the red ones, yeah. Alright, so the guy who's regretting his actions, he is. He has took some damage. He is going to leg it.
Holy shit, how did you move so far? I was not paying attention. God damn. Oh,
I know
okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Red will make
Nicer.
a red one 40 feet. Yeah, so 3 moves, and 1 and 2 are going to. One's going to go for Dwayne, and red
Oh.
2 is going to go for Hal.
Oh,
Give me
not
spam.
for Dwayne. Dwayne's hidden by trees. I made a little
14
ghillie
hit
suit while I
Dwayne?
was waiting. 14 just hits, right?
Oh,
If it matches.
if it matches, it hit.
Yep.
That is 6 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because you're raging.
Oh yeah.
And the one against Halyfaen is a natural 1.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Okay.
He's a little panicked. He saw his mate running forward and then run back, and then he just kind of the short bow just twangs in his hands. And yeah, you can. The goblin boss is just standing on top of the wagon, just holding the torch up and just watching everything happen. And yeah, and now it's the green ones. Okay, so green 3 is going to go for Halyfaen. How far is it to 55 feet? Yeah, make a perception check like that. Oh, yeah, he hasn't seen Halyfaen go. So only one's seen Halyfaen, the other one's going to go for Argan. None of them can move. So it's all short bows. 17 to hit you, Halyfaen,
That definitely hits, yeah.
for 7 points of damage.
I'm unconscious. Bleeding out.
Oh boy.
And the entangle drops.
Yes.
He gives a little cheer as you drop. And the other one Oh yeah, that was it. Again. So, yeah, this one's against Argan, wasn't it? Disadvantage. 2 natural ones.
Yay!
Gary, just keep rolling like that.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, so that's them. So next up is Dwayne. And then Lumic, you're next.
Sorry, I had to get more chips. Okay. Dwayne. Oh, dude, I'm so far from everybody. What the hell?
I mean, you and I have only moved once, if you think
Yeah.
about it that way.
No,
You
I
decided
don't.
to run up a freaking cliff.
How tall is that cliff? Am I able to just jump down that easily, or is that going to cost like extra movement?
Yeah. It's like 5 feet, so you can get down easy enough.
Okay, so 1, 2, let's see, let's measure. So, yeah, I'm gonna move to just about here. Let me see, let me double check that that was as much as I could move. Yep. And then I'll throw my hand axe and let me. Yep, I can just hit red 2 without disadvantage. Oh, 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Cool.
Red 2. Roll damage.
It's 6 damage. And also, yeah, oh no, yeah. The one that I killed, was it? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to grab it right now, but was it about here?
He's not dead, he ran away.
Oh, okay. Did he pull my javelin before he ran away, or has he got my javelin?
Yeah, your javelin will be on the ground.
Okay, so about here-ish, I think. Okay. So yeah, I'm you know, probably, but yeah, I just want to keep that in mind. Okay, that's my turn. I think I don't get any extra. Yeah, no, that's it.
Nothing.
So, I'm not invisible anymore.
Yeah.
Is it possible to pick up my hand axe and throw it again after moving?
You got 2.
Oh, I've got 2.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Let's get on
Hey,
up
I
there.
have 2 as well. What?
Yeah, just check how many darts I have. I've got 10.
I'm gonna move 25 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, yar.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw my second hand axe at the red number 2.
Yeah, red 2's doing pretty bad.
What? 14?
14 just misses.
Oh,
Oof.
what shit?
15 AC on the other ones.
God. Whoa. Well, I guess, you know what? Fuck it, I'll move an extra 5 feet forward for the rest of my movement. Send it!
Argan, you're up.
I'm gonna move forward and use another dart. You bastard! It was on 14. I fucking rolled the 4. So no, I don't. So I'll stand here again. It's fuck all I can do.
We're so good at this.
Is the death save just a static d20 roll, or is it a constitution save, Gary?
The D20. Yeah, 10 or higher gets you a pass.
It's It's one failed death save.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Just before Bucket dies, did he, when he made his berries, did he tell us that is they give you 1 health point as well?
No.
No, so we wouldn't know.
No.
I'm going to also rule, if you had a potion, you could force it down his throat, but you can't make him eat the berry. While
Gary,
there's a
squeeze it and get drink the juice. Same as a potion. Come on, Gary, think about it.
It is red goblins. Those two. No, that guy's run. That guy's run. And this guy's. Yeah, he's run as well. Behind the instrument, let's stick with that. Oh, they're gonna dash because they're not doing anything else. They're fucking legging it. So they're running towards the wagon.
Which ones are these?
The 3 red ones.
Oh, those ones. They're
Yeah, they're legging
finally yeeting on over, huh?
Then they don't want the sled that bad. But as they run towards the sled, towards the wagon, you see the goblin who stood on top of the torch. He turns around. You can just about hear him shout something, and then you hear that. As
God.
the polar bears roar, and you see 2 other goblins move around and jump on the wagon, and the wagon slowly begins to move off.
Like the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they're leaving.
They out of here.
And it is green goblins. Goblin 1 is going to run, try and get. It's not going to make it. You're not visible, so 3 is going to take a pot shot at you, Lumic.
Come on, swing and a miss.
As a miss, that is a 10.
Yes, that is a miss.
And then he's going to leg. And 2. They're panicking wildly. Lumic, you're 1 and 2. Argan, you're 3 and 4. And Dwayne, you're 5 and 6. Here's a 3. Let's go for Argan.
Boy.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, just.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then let's go to he. Where is it? He's gonna leg up there, isn't he? Where else he can? 2. Yeah, so he took the shot and then he tries to jump off the cart, but his feet get trapped and he kind of
Acrobatic.
falls prone.
Oh, buddy.
And he can just about manage to get a few more feet away. And then it's Dwayne.
Okay, Dwayne's gonna jog up to his javelin. Gonna switch my grabby thing over, and I think it was about here. I'm gonna grab my javelin. Does that cost me any extra to just pick up my javelin and then rethrow it, or can I do that?
No, so
fine.
you can run over, grab it, and then you can throw it.
Okay. So I think 2 is that all the goblins on the cart are gone.
Yeah, they're all run away.
Yeah,
Especially
help Bucket up. Wow.
Okay.
And now the wagon is moving. They're going to try and catch up with that.
Javelin, let me re-equip my javelin. Okay, yep, I'm gonna throw my javelin, excuse me, at green 2.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 18 to hit.
Uh, 18 hits, yeah.
7 damage.
7 damage. To green 2. Green 2 is dead.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just sticks in the back of him and he just falls into the snow.
Do I have a little bit of movement left? I mean, I only moved like 10 feet or less.
Yeah, you got a bit of movement.
Okay, I'm going to catch up to the cart if I can, unless it's gone.
The sled?
I don't know. Yeah, the sled.
Yeah, the sled isn't moving because they've stopped trying to move it. The wagon with the polar bears is moving off.
Oh, okay. That's way far away.
120
okay.
feet away. Yeah.
All right. Then yeah, I'll just jog up to the sled. Just right next to the tree. Like, oh, that's a nice brush.
Lumic, you're up.
Well, with everything running away, I'm gonna go over to Halyfaen and use a medicine check to try to stabilize.
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Don't know if I can. Sure. Whoa! 19.
19. Yeah. Oh, you need a DC 10 medicine check will stabilize a dying person.
Nice.
Or if you have a healing kit, you can just use a healing kit to do it as well.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Yeah, so Halyfaen is stabilized.
Cool. I appreciate that.
No longer makes sense.
Or
I'll message Gary to make sure that I can do it or not. I was planning on coming over.
Yeah, and now it is Argan's turn.
Wow. I'll look
Oh,
over and
no.
see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
that's fine. I'll just stand by the car and make sure they fucked off, and I'll kind of like stand on top of the cart, just look at them all and start shouting, "Don't mess with the bruiser!" And I start pounding my chest. And that's
Yeah.
it.
fucking characters in this group, I'll tell you what.
Halyfaen, you
The
are
personalities.
you're still unconscious and you aren't up, but you're
That's
stable.
correct.
Goblins are just gonna run. They're gonna dash and they're gonna go 60 feet around. Yeah, so unless you want to chase, I mean the closest one is already 4 feet away from you.
Point is there. We got the cart. Let them go. Still a victory in it.
So
Yeah, that's not right.
yes.
If the car has the stuff on it and they haven't looted it.
Yeah, there are boxes on the sled.
Okay.
Is this the cart we're looking for?
It certainly looks like it.
This is not the cart you're looking for.
What are you up to, Deej?
Oh boy.
Doing something dodgy.
He's doing something all right.
Is that Batman back there in combat?
What?
Sorry.
He looks
I'm
more
sorry.
like Mothman.
I'm sorry. That was that was unnecessary. It was just. Oh.
No, it's the
Nuts.
photo of the boys.
Yeah, so Dwayne, if you want to chase them, you can.
Is it necessary? I mean, we got the cart. I just
You
wanted
got the
to
sled.
see.
They're over 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, I mean it's far. I mean, I don't know if we. I guess I'll ask. Is it Argan here? Should we go after them with the cart, or what should we do
Nah,
here?
let them go.
Okay.
They ain't worth chasing. We've got what we needed. We ain't
All right.
fucking 40 yet. So yeah, just let him go, and we'll start dragging the cart back, I suppose.
Yeah. Combat is. Oh. So what are you doing with Halyfaen?
Put them on the cart, and he said her. Put them on a cart and then take them back.
Halyfaen, do you want to roll a d4 to see how long it is
How long
before
am
you
I
wake?
conscious for? Mm-hmm. Uh, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh boy. I guess Lumic is going to pick up Halyfaen and put her on the cart.
Yep. You can stick Halyfaen in the cart, and you begin the slow process of dragging it back to Bryn Shander.
I'll step down off the cart, shouldn't
Yeah. Move, get out of the way.
I? Move, bitch.
Spartan kick you off the cart.
On the single goblin that you killed,
Ooh, I pick up my hand axes.
Yeah, I pick up my.
Yeah, you can-
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, I'll pick up my darts.
Gary's pretty cool about that, so I just usually say I did it.
you retrieve 2 copper pieces from the goblin you killed.
Nice.
Cool.
The one goblin we managed to kill. Great success.
And they figured it wasn't worth
Gary,
defending.
you knew you could have killed us all.
Mhm.
He tried to kill me with the first attack, Rylan. Like, come on.
I mean, it could have went completely differently if you went at Goliath and had that. That could
Yeah.
have been
That would have been me gone.
big.
Oh, the little thing's still up here.
To the 10 pound, the Icewind Dale map.
It's not making our way downtown. Mark
The goblin sled. Okay, can someone make me a?
Oh boy.
A d20.
Got it.
So I did it last time. Someone else did it this time.
I got it. 12.
12.
Hey Google, turn off my TV.
Ooh, combat getting fancy.
Mm.
Well, the kids obviously shouting shit downstairs, and it's just turn the TV on.
So you had it's not Blizzard, so you can orientate yourselves with Calvin's Ken in the background and head back towards Bryn Shander, easy enough.
Nice.
And yeah, so you can go across back to that way.
Does anybody
on
need to
the
eat those
way-
berries?
As you're dragging the sled, can everyone make perception checks? Except Halyfaen, who's still unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna say I cannot.
Oh, that's a 2 for me.
12.
11.
Dwayne is still obviously very interested in just trees.
Cool, that's a nice tree over there for.
Oh.
Oh, look at that
Did
tool.
you-
See
Look
the
at
rings
that
on
one.
that
Yeah.
one?
He's all calling him
What
out.
a dirty tree.
Every tree or any wooded object that comes up, he calls it out, and he's like, "Oh, he calls out their. That's a
That's a nice bit of
lodge
wood
pine
there."
over there. See that? That's a nice lodge pine."
So as you're heading back with the sled, and I'm assuming Lumic and Argan are pulling it, or well, any one of the three of you.
Yeah.
If you can swap around if you want. You pass by.
Yeah.
You pass back. Yeah. You pass by like there's bits where they almost look like just like big mounds of snow. Isn't unusual. Some of them could be just like large covered bushes. But as you walk past one of them, it shuffles a bit
Oh, great.
and snow begins to fall.
Oh boy!
I think I
Out
heard
from the
Gary
snow.
shuffle some dice over there.
Is it going to be a Yeti?
Rises a giant snowy owl bear.
Oh boy.
Ah! That's not what I wanted you to say, Gary.
We're all going to die.
Well, I mean, we do have somebody to throw at it.
It looks a bit
Sorry,
sleepy. as it-
Bucket.
Nice to Dwayne. That wouldn't be nice to Dwayne to throw him like that.
Can I,
know.
Yeah,
Just
go
sort of-
ahead, throw me at him.
make myself a bit smaller, like we're not threatening, and then maybe chuck it some food?
What,
And just put
what
like,
food do you have?
I have a ration, so
One
one of my
ration.
things is I find food every day, don't I?
I'll
That
So
works.
you can find
That
yeah,
works.
find
It-
food and fresh water for
It
yourself.
works
Fine.
when you're not in a tundra with blizzards.
Okay.
It
I
can,
mean, I
help. It can help,
I-
but it's not automatic in this climate.
okay. I still have a day of rations though, so I might.
So I'll
just throw
grab
whatever
them.
rations I've got.
I'll grab the rations from Argan, and I'll just start walking up to the owlbear, and I'll attempt to charm it. I'm gonna attempt to charm it.
God.
Gary's just like, oh, I love
Well,
it.
hang on. You said you're snatching off me.
No, I'm
Hey.
I'm just gonna snatch it off you, and I'm gonna attempt to
Yeah.
charm the owlbear.
Fuck
Okay.
your own fucking
Make
ration.
me.
No. I'm like, get your own fucking ration.
No, I'm gonna snag them, and I'm just gonna. You're not even gonna know what to do. I'm just gonna. You're not gonna expect it. I'm just gonna snatch the rations from you, and I'm gonna attempt to charge it. If you wanna roll something to rebuttal, but I'm gonna attempt to charm it. And I'm just gonna say, while I do that, I'm just gonna say, I got this.
I'll just be like, all right, you can go die.
Dwayne, make me an animal handling check. Actually, hang on. Let me check you all.
Oh my god, it's a natural 20.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Deej pulling it out of his ass like no tomorrow.
Right?
God damn.
So you watch as Dwayne approaches this huge snowy owlbear and just holds the rations out in his hand, and it looks at him. It's like it is taller than him. It's taller than you, Argan.
Oh boy.
On its hind legs, it's about 9 feet tall, and it's like
Ride that into
Four-
battle.
4 feet wide. And it towers over Dwayne and looks at him and goes, and it reaches out a paw and kind of envelops Dwayne's entire forearm, pulls Dwayne with it until Dwayne's arm slips out, pulls the rations out of Dwayne's hand, and shoves the rations into its mouth, and then just sits back down on its haunches, and then curls back up into the snow.
Hey, I dare ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him just a slight little stroke, maybe test the waters, maybe like a dog you don't know, kind of test the waters and see if I can give him a little pet.
I'll wait for Gary to roll to see if Deej loses an arm or not.
Oh shit.
He's thinking about it. If only we had somebody who could speak.
And I'm
then.
gonna just sit there and I'm just gonna just gently like whisper at it and just shh, it's okay, buddy.
I'm waiting for the point when you say that you back off.
Yeah. Can we go now?
It brushes against your hand as if it's friendly to you.
All right. And
Oh, jeez, what the fuck are you doing?
No, you can't put a lead on it.
Oh, God.
Bubbling
He's gonna
party.
Right it back to Prince Shander.
Oh, use it for the cart.
Dude, you better hope to hell you roll another nat 20.
Silence is
Yeah.
All right.
attention there.
24
I'm
D
going
do next.
to I'm gonna fasten takes my rope and fasten something to have him help pull the cart.
Yeah, it like lowers its head down, and lets you like put a bit of rope around its
I'm gonna move the hell out of the way.
front cart.
I
Yep,
will
and
help
I'm gonna-
push it.
I'll have a lead and I'm gonna just we're just gonna continue on and Owlbear's he's my buddy.
It will need more food.
Yep. I'm sure.
Yeah, I want my fucking rations back.
Hey, you were gonna give him the rations anyways, and you were just gonna try to get him to go away. So
Still, it's my ration. Come off me.
yeah, let me see you pull that off.
It's like there's information, and it's 3 different places in the book.
Classic.
Helpful.
Yeah, grab a drink real quick.
I'll find it at the end of the session.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't need to eat in like 2 seconds, right?
It's
pretty
fed enough
big.
for now. It will cost a lot to maintain it,
Yeah.
and it is somewhere. I'll find it. I'll probably find it easier in the book than in the digital one. Yeah, but with the owlbear pulling the sled, you can make a lot better time. And
I can't wait for Halfin to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you in the cart? Do we put Halyfaen in the cart?
Yeah.
Just wakes up being pulled by an owlbear.
And yeah, so after a total day being out in the tundra, you eventually make it back to Bryn Shander. And the guards who look over the main gates, they're watching in the. They're probably not going to let you in with an owlbear.
I can, if I need to, I can hang out outside the gates with the owlbear, if that's necessary.
Let it be
Okay.
free, man.
Take the lead off, slap its ass, and let it go.
Okay, maybe another animal handling check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy's right. 13.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll hitch him up to a tree somewhat far away from town so as not to scare anybody. But yeah, I'll hitch him up and we'll take the sled to whoever it needs to go to.
Yep, the guys will let you in the sled, and you can take it down to Black Iron Blades.
And I also give him my rations as I leave him. I give him a ration.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you leave it, you hear a wrenching noise, and you turn and see that the owlbear has ripped the tree out of the ground.
Ah,
And it's just slowly ambling away.
With all of your rations.
uh-oh.
With the rations and a tree attached to it.
But it looks
Bye,
after
buddy.
you, and then continue.
Bye, buddy.
Fuck's sake. I can see there's a theme with us
Mm-hmm.
We like animals.
and NPCs.
Yeah, so you get back into Bryn Shander. You can take the sled down to Black Iron Blades. And Han will greet you. Oh, let me see how much is on the cart. In total, there are 300 iron ingots on the sled.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's some thick money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get all the profits, right? We get the whole haul? Or is that what I heard?
No. Minus
Minus what
Minus
we have to
the 19 gold.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So total that'll be 150 gold
Oh,
in payment for that.
nice.
But you'll have 125. She takes a little bit extra off.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
But they will also give you a 10% discount on anything bought at Black Iron Blades from now on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Can we see if they got any?
Dope.
Well, what would they have?
They have-
Does it need to be 10% right this minute, Gary? Or is it like we can come back
Forever.
another day and get
Yeah, they'll recognize you and come back another day.
Oh.
They'll sell most weapons and armor. Some of the armor may need to be made, as some of the more unique weapons may need to be made sort of prepped in advance, so you wouldn't get them straight away. They won't sell anything magical, but they'll sell pretty much anything off the equipment list, the normal adventuring gear list from the Player's Handbook.
Nice.
And it'll be so the price it marks in the Player Handbook minus 10%.
Nice.
Are we splitting this gold?
I assume so.
Giselle wanted her money back as well.
yeah, she does. So there's that.
Shall we just say it's 25 each then? Because if it was 125, you might as well just give her that, and then we
Well,
split it.
No,
base
no.
20.
The gold wasn't for like Deej and Bucket. It was for you.
But we can say that
Yeah,
if you
what I'm
split
saying.
it straight 100 and then any excess goes to Black Iron Blades or Giselle, because now you can all have a room for the night.
Ah, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. See where I'm going.
Okay, yeah. So, what did we say?
Yeah, so
25
25
gold
each.
25 each.
Nice.
Which is a modest amount.
Yeah, quite a lot.
I
And
like
it's enough to buy quite a bit of adventure things.
It's 2 hours past yet.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. Halyfaen, you wake up not long after they get through the gates. So you don't let them know. So you ride the sled down
Yeah.
and then get off there.
Kind of like slump off the side of it, and I'm just like,
Yeah, we call after, and then they're like, "Well, what happened?" right as we
got
call
shot.
for them.
And it's been like almost full 10-hour day.
Mm.
So you can head to bed
I'm just
and
gonna groggily reach into my pouch and eat a good berry and just feel sorry for myself.
and yeah, we can end it there.
Nice.
And you all reach level 2.
Whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Nice.
Level up.
Very nice.
It's all coming together.
I'm glad we wouldn't get murdered by goblins.
Or owlbears.
I know.
Yeah.
All the ghouls, which never, if they'd hit you, that could have been.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
I've got a lot to read. I'm gonna have to read all that at some point.
Oh yeah, monks get quite a bit of level 2.
Yeah. There was like 4 paragraphs. So I just went, yeah, I'll do that in a bit. I'll get around to it.
Your speed increases.
It does.
Oh, good. You can run after the goblin.
And-
Better.
And you get key now, so you have to see
Yeah,
how key.
okay. Write that.
Barbarian. When does Barbarian pick a path? Level 3, is it? Oh, Barbarian now has danger sense,
Oh,
so you get advantage. Get advantage on dex saves against effects that you can see,
I've got 2 keyboards.
and you get
Nice.
reckless attack. So you can give yourself advantage on melee attacks, but it means that attacks against you have advantage on them against you as well.
until your next turn.
I'm guessing as we're sleeping, we're having a long rest as well.
Yeah, long rest, level up. Ready
Just
for
do
next.
that. Yeah.
Druid picks their circle.
Yeah. Circle of
And-
land.
Fighter.
Ooh.
There you go. Second level is when I fight. I mean, to be fair, you already had second wind, so you could have healed yourself if you need to. But now you get action surge.
Ooh la la.
Okay, so I don't have anything to pick, really.
No, nothing.
There's nothing for me to
No.
look through. It's just it's just you get this. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Give me a second. I'll quickly end my stream, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do the same.
Yeah, good first session.
Yeah, that was fun.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. Thanks, Gary.
No problem.
All right, boys. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Thanks
Bye.
again, Gary.
I'm back. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, everyone's done.
All right, dudes.
Cheers, Gary.
Thank you,
Oh,
everybody, for coming
did we
by.
decide-
That was a
I'm assuming
good
we
session.
decided,
We're gonna end it
Next
here.
week or
It's
not?
pretty late. It's for almost 4:30 in the
Oh,
morning.
no, we haven't decided.
But
No, that's
thank
fine.
you, everybody,
I'll
for
see what
coming
the guys
by.
want to do in a bit then.
This was a
Choose a
very
session
good
to-
first session. I hope the quality was good. I noticed I wasn't streaming in 1440, which I intended to. Next stream will be streaming in 1440. YouTube does
Yeah,
full-blown transcoding, so it
Yeah,
should be no
I'll catch you
problem if
visual.
you can only watch in a lower resolution. But yeah, follow here, follow DEEJDMAN